Nintendo, Nintendo, Nintendo. I can't believe it. When I was a kid, I was one of the most dedicated loyalists when it came to this multi-billion-dollar company. I remember back in the Wii U era, when they had so much soul with their menus and their Awada and... This was back when Nintendo cared, but now they don't. Just endless slop after endless slop. Mario Kart World, $80 game. Donkey Kong Bonanza, just mindless brain rot. Pokemon Legends ZA, more like Pokemon Legends Z lame. Kirby Air Riders. Hyrule Warriors is just useless, just boring Zelda filler in a world we're so tired of. Mario Tennis Fever. I hate going outside. I cannot play tennis to save my life. Nintendo has only been producing garbage. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Baby game. Baby game. Can you believe that? From my mature company. And, yeah, they have to do a lot in order to win me back today with this evil Nintendo Direct. And to be clear, I am a big Nintendo fan. Or at least was. I was one of the most dedicated fans that you know. And you could tell that I'm such a dedicated Nintendo fan because of my ability to buy merchandise. And yes, I have played Metroid. I never beat it though. So, my guys, I've even got my Smash Brothers shirt on. If they do not reveal Smash-A-Day, literally 2 weeks after they finish Kirby Air Riders, they are a washed company, which they've always been. So, can they deliver the goods for me specifically on my chosen time? Because I was not getting up at 7 in the morning just for this. Especially when I was on a time crunch to finish that Hopes and Copes video. Especially when that was finished around like 5 in the morning and I barely got any sleep. Because my mind just decided, oh, we're just going to force you up so you can experience pain and suffering with the rest of us. So, fine. If that's what you want, Nintendo, that's what I'm going to give you. But just know I'm not going to be nice about it. I'm going to be very mean to you when you're not showing us exactly what I like. And I hope you sleep well knowing that. I hope that you sleep well knowing that I, your biggest consumer, will not consume anymore until you give me specifically what I want, which is a new Wave Race game in particular, if you didn't know. Everyone wants that. We all know that. So if you can't deliver that, we're sending you all to Detroit. Alright, everyone. Nintendo Direct time, June 9th, 2026. I have the chat closed, so I don't know if anyone is talking right now at all. I have no idea, like, if anyone is even in the chat right now. It says I'm live. It says the stream is healthy, no drop frames, so I know that I'm streaming to the public. Yeah. With that being said, I know the treehouse is still going on, so there might be a point where I have to refresh the page once they inevitably cut the VOD down. But I'm gonna be very curious with what they show. It's been long overdue for a Direct. General Direct tomorrow, General Direct today. We all know this. But yeah. Are they going to deliver the goods? Let us commence forth. Alright, let me just make sure everything's all good on my end. I think it should be fine. Alright. Move over my YouTube to the other side. And yeah, without any further ado, let me just skip ahead a little bit. Oh, what's this? Oh, just trailers of already confirmed Nintendo stuff. That's cute. Alright, let us get into it. Alright, let me just get the desktop audio back on. And yeah, it is time for the evil Nintendo Direct that'll destroy the community. Let's go. Well, hold on, let me just make sure my audio's good real quick before we get in. Alright. Are they going to... Okay, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Let us commence forth. Mature games in my baby Nintendo company? I can't believe it. It's already washed. I'm definitely a little surprised they kept this intro animation, because I thought it would just be for the first Switch 2 Direct. It's cute, but maybe a little bit too long. But, who am I to complain about something like this? Alright. If they release if they show Fire Emblem first, my baby Nintendo brain is gonna really hate it.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, evil Koizumi.
And I'll be your guide.
Oh yeah, you can tell age is catching up to him. He definitely looks a bit more wrinkly than before.
It's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Okay, so just which one?
Take a look at this.
I don't think it's Rhythm Heaven Groove. I feel like that would just be in the sizzle. Oh wait, okay, we are just starting with it. All right, sure, I'll take it. It's been over a year since we've last seen this, and a month away from release, so... Well, hey, I'm here for it. I've been waiting patiently for this moment. A little... Okay, it's just a scissor reel. I was like, that's very intense music for a rain minigame. I am ready for this. I am very, very ready. The world needs to know about the best rhythm game to ever do it.
Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it.
It's very simple, but like,
the same rhythm.
but it's very satisfying once you like get a rhythm down, I should say.
Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3.
I don't know if I want to stream this game or if I want to enjoy this more on my own time. I'm definitely going to think about my options, but...
Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
Over 80 new ones! Let's freaking go!
You can unlock different modes. For example...
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
What is this?
You're awake.
Go forth,
Skyrim
magician,
reference?
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters.
They turned Rhythm Heaven into an RPG. Okay. Sure.
And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
No shot.
Really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike?
That's actually sick.
The foes you face. Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
Fire Emblem reference? Tip the scales?
Who's got rhythm? Quiz show.
Oh my gosh, this actually is gonna have a lot more than I initially expected. I just assumed, oh, just normal Rhythm Heaven game, but this seems like it's gonna have a lot more content to it. Which, considering this is after Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix, which was just sort of like a best of everything, that's kind of refreshing.
Dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing.
Oh, this is... I know this is a classic one that was remixed. I'm pretty sure that was from the Game Boy Advance, actually.
Aim for 3 o'clock on the
This I don't think I've seen before. Seriously, if this game looks like your type of thing, it probably is. It is so...
There are over
just
30 cooperative
cool
and
and unique.
games to
I remember
play.
Rhythm Tweezers. Yeah, that one with the garlic.
Into the groove solo or with friends when.
Oh my god. And the fact that it's only $40.
System,
Oh man, I cannot wait. I will be there. Frame 1 for this game. Oh man.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove.
That was what? I could have never guessed!
You'll also be
This is always one of my least favorite things about Directs, where it's just like, oh, that was... What you just saw was the game you just saw. It just...
From
little
here,
bit annoying.
we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
So that was the only Switch
including
1
some
thing?
games
Is
that
that like
will
the...
also be available on Nintendo
Well,
Switch.
yeah, but like I don't think there are many
Let's begin with some headlines.
Nintendo Switch games left made developed by Nintendo left.
Master the way of the sword.
All right, I'm gonna try and humor the games that I don't
Onimusha, Way of the
immediately
Sword, a new entry in the
click
Swordplay
with.
action series is slashing onto
Onimusha.
Nintendo
I've
Switch
heard
2.
about this series. I'm not really that familiar with
Has
it.
been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must
Miyamoto?
prove himself beyond measure.
He is so evil he became a samurai now. That's insane.
Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Issa.
I'm sure this is a multi-platform game because
Master these
this does look
techniques
like it's
to
30
strike down the
FPS,
enemies in your path.
which I feel like for this type of game, I'd want it to be as
Only
smooth as
armaments are also
possible.
at your disposal to turn
Regardless,
the
you
tides
know,
of battle.
this still looks pretty cool, honestly.
You can
makes you
even
feel like
use
a total,
Joy-Con
like,
2
you know,
motion controls to intuitively
A
slay
total
Genma.
Chad, honestly.
As fates intertwine, will you
The music
cut
is very
down those
enchanting,
that
too.
stand in your way?
Capcom has had a hard time missing, just as long as they don't
Onimusha,
get
Way of
into
the
that
Sword
AI
launches
sphere.
on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th.
It would be, that would be
Pre-orders
nice.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
That would be nice.
Your unwritten
Epic?
begins.
Is this gonna be epic?
Dragon's Dogma 2: Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo
Even more
Switch
Capcom
2.
stuff. Okay,
You
I
are
keep
the
forgetting
Arisen,
how much stuff
a
Capcom
hero burdened with
owns.
the fate of slaying
Again,
the
we haven't
dragon
been
who
this
has taken your
back.
heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2,
Again, I'm not
explore the
familiar
new
with this
land of
series.
Morgan, seek out spoils, then
But,
appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take
This
down
definitely,
powerful
obviously, I
monsters
feel
in
like this is very
single-player
Elder
action
Scrolls
RPG
inspired.
adventure. From a
Action
fighter
RPG. Oh, now I
specializing in
can't
close-range
play it. I'm a
combat
Nintendo fan.
to a mage, skill in
but, I mean-
spellcasting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on
They're
massive
my chess
monsters,
pieces, dang
you
it.
can climb them to strike their weak points.
No
Fight
way, Shadow of the
alongside
Colossus
is
reference?
key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own.
Oh, those shots looked
Fate
really
awaits the
cruddy
Arisen
in the frame
and
rate.
their pawns, Dragon's Dogma 2. Dark
Again,
Arisen launches
it
on
looks cool. I
Nintendo
don't think I'm
Switch
ever
2,
gonna play it.
October
I feel like for a lot of this third-party stuff, a lot of the excitement
Otherworldly
is
endeavors await in
deflated
these
when I
games.
know most of them are gonna be on game key cards.
Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by
Stellar
mysterious
Blade.
life
Oh,
forms
isn't this
called
that
the
game
Nancy
that
Path.
friggin'
Now, join
those
Eve on her
anti-woke
mission to
chuds
save
friggin'
humanity and reclaim the
built
planet.
up because the
Engage in
woman
high-speed
wears
combat
revealing
that focuses
clothes?
on timing. Then find your opening and strike.
Have I seen anyone actually talk about the game for being quality? I'm sure it is, because like if it wasn't, then like I don't think they show it here.
And reclaim Earth for humankind. Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off.
Okay, I've seen this game. This was in like that partner showcase, right? Orbitals.
Your home in an expedition
It
across
looks
the
very
galaxy.
unique.
There are many
Especially for, like,
interstellar areas to
In terms of these
explore.
multiplayer games, I mean, the art style already looks really cool, but the fact that it's one of those like co-op games, like
Activate
required
devices
co-op
in time
games,
with the beat.
and it's using this art style, I haven't seen this before. It's very
Escape
refreshing.
incoming enemies and more.
I might have to check this one
Brave
out.
The dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
An
system,
exclusive too,
September
so
3rd.
now you know you have
Pre-orders
to get it.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the glade of dreams.
Okay, this
with
was
bold
shown off
reimagining
during,
of Rayman Legends.
It was the state of
When a
play, right?
shadowy villain starts
I'm very
spreading
confused
corruption,
by this
it's
release,
up to Rayman
just
and
because
his
like
friends to
the
lead,
last new
fly,
Rayman game I think
punch
was
their way
Rayman
through
Legends in
charming and colorful
2013.
worlds. Ride
So it's just,
dragons
we're
across
just bringing it
realms.
back with a remake
Dive
of this,
into 4 new musical
which
stages,
I'm
and
sure is
enjoy
doing
added
more.
content. Up to 4 players can go.
I already know
out
it's on
in
game
local
key
co-op.
card, which is very
You can also play
unfortunate,
a version
but,
of Foot using game share
I don't know. I feel like if I'd play this game, I'd rather play the original. Because why play the Rayman Legends? It is a brilliant game, but I don't know how much I'm feeling for like a remake of it when it already looks still so good.
Day for a big
I think I've seen this game actually.
Get
Wasn't
lost
this?
with friends in
Wasn't this at,
online
like, the
co-op
last partner
walking and
showcase?
talking adventure.
Oh my gosh,
From a
Friend
peaceful
Slop!
world.
I can't believe this.
Brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover.
From what I know,
Enjoy
this
the
game has a very like
sights and
quirky
sounds
sense
as
of
you work
humor
together to find your way
that I can
around.
dig.
Use
Just these
all
like
sorts of
Windows
tools
like
to stay in
XP
touch.
like old computer looking models with these
And
mixed in with
figure
these
out new
realistic
methods of
environments. That's kind of
communicating
funny
if
to
you're in
me.
a pickle.
It basically is like a newer take on Gary's mod.
They might even be a little unconventional.
Sad
If
face.
you're not quite up
That's
to
how you know
adventuring,
this game was
you
made
can
by
always
millennials.
Just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset. Dance the night away. Or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can
Messing
also
with your
use
friends?
mouse
Yeah,
control
this is
or
100%
hang
friend
out with
slop right
friends
here.
using cross-platform
I can't
play.
believe we normalized that term. Like, what are we
After all,
doing?
spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch
A
2
walk. That's
August
something most gamers are afraid to do alongside showering.
Season the seas.
Why does that art style look like it'd be familiar to me? That type of pixel art?
Build your very own floating restaurant.
Okay,
with
I
the
could
Straw
never
Hat
guess
Crew.
this would be One Piece.
Cook up recipes with Sanji.
Alright, I'm gonna be so real. If it's a game I already know I'm not really gonna care about,
Decorate it to your liking.
I'm just gonna speed up,
Then
oh wait,
serve
no,
your
I can't.
customers As you run the
Yeah,
restaurant.
I'm just gonna speed up a little
Searching
bit.
for and collecting ingredients. You'll expand
Like,
your menu offerings.
this is the type of game I
Use
know
tech
I'm
photos
never
to
gonna
prepare
care
comfy
about.
steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling
I'm
Thai
also
noodles.
not gonna be
You
a
can make all
butt
sorts
baby
of
about
delicious
it.
dishes.
Like, I know
Expand
this
container
has an
locations on the restaurant's
audience.
interior, and expand it to attract even more
I
customers.
know that there's gonna be
Over 400 characters
real
on the series will
games,
appear.
but
Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
if you're a One Piece
Get
fan,
ready
I
for
imagine
Epic
this would be
Fortunes in
appealing
One
to
Piece
you.
Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Okay, new Pokopia stuff. I will definitely keep it at normal speed for this. Again, the fact that this was on a game key card with, like, no excuse for it, it was just like... Oh my gosh, he's sandy cheeks now. The fact that this was on a game key card with, like, no excuse, I'm just like, what are we doing here?
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea.
So you can
Explore the
swim
world and
now.
the ocean
So it's like
floor
New
with a free
Horizons where they
update. By using
gave
the
it a
new
free
move
update
Dive, you
where you
can
could
enjoy
swim
life with
like you could in
Pokemon
New
living
Leaf Day
under the
1.
sea.
Also, free updates are back! Let's
Play
go!
fast.
Nintendo is dead!
Build structures.
Oh,
and
man.
expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
Why not now? It's perfect for the summertime. What
And
are we
there's
doing?
more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way.
I haven't bought this
Discover
game,
a
and now they
brand
want me
new
to spend
town,
even more
Bubbly
money on it.
Basin. There
I
you'll
can't
find
believe
new
this.
furniture, new outfits.
Guys, have you considered that
new
Nintendo is
friends.
greedy? Bleh. Have you considered that Nintendo is greedy?
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on
I don't know what to
Nintendo
tell you.
eShop.
I don't know what to
Part
tell
one
you.
of the
I
paid
haven't
DLC,
seen
Bubbly
people
Basin, launches this
talking
August.
about this,
Part 2 and
honestly.
Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for
Day
more
1
details in
DLC.
the future.
Day 2. No. Month 3 DLC. I can't believe it. Nintendo is so evil. I can't believe it. Screw you and your stupid game key cards, honestly. Is this more Winds and Waves? Is that's Manaphy, right?
We hope you're
That
looking
was a little
forward to
tease
more
right there.
content for Pokemon Pokopia via
I'm not, because I don't have the game.
DLC.
When are we gonna get that 3D Mario that will unite the community?
This is the Dagden Empire. a
Very unique
prosperous land ruled by the
version of the
gods.
Mushroom Kingdom right
the
here.
capital, Daxian, place
Oh
host to the
gosh,
heroic
it's Fire
games.
Emblem. Oh
The winner of
no!
which is granted one wish.
Oh no!
Powerful
I'm a
fighters from
Smash
across
Brothers
the
fan.
land
I'm
gathered to
obligated to hate this. Alright, let's actually see. Alright, I'm really in tune with this one. I'm curious to learn more about this game.
The story revolves
Again, the
around
music
4
is
heroes.
so good.
Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a
His
swordsman
father?
ever on the hunt for a
Why does he look
stronger
like that
foe.
guy from Symphony of the Night,
Midoriya,
Alucard?
a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge.
I like how-
whichever character you choose to victory,
I like how these guys
as they
actually
lead
have
their own
names.
unique tale.
And like 4 different... Oh, you can play as like any of them you want. That's really cool actually. Instead of just, oh, you're just a protagonist with no name, choose like a path. You have dedicated characters with different stories and everything. That's really sick actually.
I'm figuring it out. Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you.
And just being able to explore
Combat
too.
takes the form
Oh,
of
like that.
turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range.
Again, I don't know if the whole game is going to be in this Coliseum. If it is, that's a little bit lame. But I don't know, just the Coliseum area in general just really fascinates me about like just the story and like the stakes on display that could come with that. I just think that's really interesting.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
Oh gosh.
You look upon the
Oh
promised
no.
one, who will rout
Where's
wicked
Jesus when you need him?
and guide the living to salvation,
Oh, there's this universe's version.
to upheave the world.
Ah, boy, this... Why am I hearing that song that plays like at the end of Three Houses remixed? The Darkest Dark. I'm 14 and this is deep. September! Alright, let's freaking go! I'm
Fire
definitely...
Emblem Fortune's Weave.
I definitely gotta play
September
this.
17th.
I gotta play through Path of Radiance before this
Alongside
game
the
comes
standard
out, at the
edition,
very
there will be
least.
a special
Okay, I'm not seeing a
edition,
game
Fire
key
Emblem
card
Fortune's
mark,
Weave
so
Dagden Collection.
Nintendo
That
might be
launches the
back.
same day. Please look forward to it.
And a collector's edition, we don't see those that
Let's
often these
continue with
days.
some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
I know that character design. I forget the name of this. Ninjala? Is this like a sequel to that?
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Is it like an open world game?
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal,
I never
you're
did play this
stranded on
first
an
game.
uncharted planet.
I don't know if
Overcome
people
the
actually
dangers
like it.
lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open
Because I
world
never really
action
heard anyone
adventure.
talking about it.
Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse.
And it looks
this
like a
vast
freaking
world in search of clues to
open
get
single
back
player
home.
game rather than just battles. That's pretty cool.
You can also blow a bubble to float in the air.
That's just funny.
Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles.
This definitely
The
looks a
first
bit
part
more
of Ninjala
interesting
2, the
than
Uncharted
the
Planet,
first game, just
launches
based on the concept
exclusively on
alone.
the Nintendo
Also, I'm
Switch
concerned
2
what they say
system
about the
next
first
spring.
part. Are they gonna be adding like
The
updates to
DK
it over
Challenge
time?
barrels in.
Hello? What is
Coming
this?
to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2. The limited time DK Challenge
What
event.
is this?
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
This is new.
By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards.
Oh
If you
gosh,
have
it's
Donkey
their
Kong
version of
Bonanza,
NFTs,
you
isn't
can
it?
attempt even more challenges.
What are we doing here?
Try out ones geared for beginners. Or take on
Like, if you
developer
actually got
challenges for
physical
something
cards
with
as
a bit
rewards,
more
that seems
punch.
cool, but it's just like... I'm not gonna act like I
Discover
won't try this
Donkey Kong
out,
games,
but
play
like,
challenges and complete your card collection. DK Challenge
I'm just
can be
like-
accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu.
I'm just
of
like,
the Nintendo
what is the
Switch 2.
goal here?
You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges.
Oh, it starts
starting
today.
later today.
Okay, I might have to check that out later.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush.
Are they
with
adding more
DLC,
stuff to the game?
A limited time collaboration with Super Mario
What is
Brothers
this?
is breaking through.
This is the 3D Mario game. This is the 3D Mario game that'll unite the
Inspired by
community
Mario
at
and
last.
Luigi. Plus,
Oh, that's great. And of course it's limited time because Nintendo was freaking stupid.
question blocks and more. Experience
I can't
Emerald Rush
believe
as
it.
You've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later
Of
today.
course it's a limited time event because Nintendo doesn't give us nice things.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
I think I saw this game actually.
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors.
Oh wait,
Jujutsu
there's a different
Kaisen
game. No, I'm
Rumble
thinking of like that
Survivathon
card
casts a
game.
spell onto
That's
Nintendo
like
Switch 2.
that Vampire Survivors
Up to
spin-off.
8 players can compete
This
online
looks
for
like
top spot
more
in
of the
this
same, just with
Survivors
different
Royale.
characters. I
At the
played a little
start
bit
of the
of
match,
Vampire
players don't
Survivors with a
battle
friend
directly.
like a year
Instead,
ago.
take down
It seemed like a
enemies on
cool
your own
game.
map
I'm sure
to
that
earn
is cool
points.
too.
Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in
That's a bit
head-to-head
interesting,
final
having
battle
like a
between the
multiplayer
top
game
2
where it's just
players.
like, oh, you could screw
Who will
other
be
players
the
over.
final survivor?
I don't know how many friends I'm gonna
More
have
than
that will
20
actually be
characters
playing
from the
this though.
Jujutsu Kaisen series appear.
Also,
Characters
I've
can be unlocked
never heard of this
just
anime
by
in my
playing.
entire life.
Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Yippee!
Are you up for the challenge?
I am. I'm
in these
27
games?
years old. I'm a big boy that
Brutal,
don't need no
unforgiving
tutorials until I
battles
need them.
storm onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Elden
In the
Ring?
Forsaken world,
Okay, this is a
looming
different thing.
darkness
This is
devours
Elden
all in its
Slop.
path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity.
It looks very inspired. It looks like you know, just Bloodborne, just not held into, just not held by Sony's grasp.
Journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall.
And the monsters are much
Fallen
smaller
2
too.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
Okay.
Enter
Lies
a
of
darkly
P?
elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
This, from what I know, this team actually makes AI slop now. So boo, boo, boo. Skipping ahead of that one. Physical version of my birthday, worst present of my life.
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series.
Oh,
is
so this
slashing
is
its
real.
way onto Nintendo Switch
Okay.
2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles. As you
I was
fight
definitely
off
interested in
hordes of
playing this
demons
game.
and
It's
epic
gonna be a
bosses.
game key card though. I know it. It's gonna be so sad when I find out it's a game key card.
With your vast arsenal of weapons
Which
and
is a shame
skills.
because this game does look really freaking sick.
High-octane combat
I played the
60
demo on
frames per
PS4,
second in
and I
both
was just
TV
like,
mode and handheld mode.
so
Plus,
overwhelmed by it. I could never
additional
beat that
content such as
demo,
battle
sadly.
tracks,
I don't know if that
character
demo was any good or
and
not,
Devil
but I'm
Breaker
willing to give this
weapons
more of a
for Nero
shot.
are included.
Plus the I Am the Storm song,
Devil Hunter
I know
Edition
is like gonna be
launches
freaking
on
sick.
Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd.
Oh, very sick. Okay, there's not even a physical edition at all. Okay, if it's at a decent price and the storage size isn't super big, I'll definitely consider it.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Well, I mean, actually, I can check right now. I can check right now. Where is it? Devil May Cry 5 Switch 2. That is absolutely not the price That is Devil May Cry. Oh, let me see here. Devil May Cry 5. Oh, they don't even list it. They don't even list it yet. Nintendo are cowards. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past.
Oh, I know this game. Was it? I think this was considered like a hidden gem on the Wii.
Looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
They still have some.
Because I know a lot of people, like the few people that played this game really like it.
Let's show them we farmers have spirit.
Just a very unique hack and slash like side scroller game. Very unique art style.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades?
Murumasa, yeah, that's the one.
Revenant blades.
Oh, it's a new one? Because I think of the Demon Blade.
2 editions of
Hey,
these
yo! Okay,
games
that's
are
surprising. Now, are these going to be good is the question, because I heard the definitive edition of Xenoblade X was not that great. I was thinking of finally playing Xenoblade 1 later this year, and I was just like, now I have a better excuse to do so.
Resolution and frame rate.
Assuming that there aren't issues like there was with X, I should probably wait for the Digital Foundry version. Oh, new content too?
A high-speed vehicle in the first game.
Hey, yo!
Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the
New
second.
content? Interesting, alright.
Put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
Again, I hope they don't mess
There's
this one
also
up.
a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games.
Okay,
More details
so
will
it's
be
much
revealed
more than
at
just
a later
X, so
date.
yeah, I'm definitely hoping they're putting in more of the effort.
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Let's
Nintendo
frickin'
Switch 2
go!
edition
Okay, so I can
upgrade
learn
pack
about this
will be
very
available
soon,
later
actually.
today. The physical version launches on July 30th.
Again, I already have the
Switch 2
first game,
editions of
so good.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade
Well, Xenoblade 1 is the only one I
Chronicles
have,
3 will
so
be available on the day
I'm
shown
good.
on screen.
I'm good.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
I'm digging it.
New features will be added to each title.
Okay, so far nothing
Check them
super
out.
crazy, but what we have gone,
And a new
I'm
story
pretty
in the
interested.
Xenoblade series is
Eh?
about to begin.
Xenoblade
Here are some early
4?
moments from the game.
Okay, Xenoblade 4? What is it with Monolith Soft just working just super fast and super consistently and still being able to put out high quality stuff? Okay. Alright! Xenoblade fans are cooking. Which means Bing Bing Wahoo guys hate it.
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべて
Oh gosh, it's just Fire Emblem 3 houses.
その石と共にあると思ってください。
Okay.
今日の訓練は実践を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方。なんとなくわかる。
This does look like it is going to be 30 FPS just because it does visually look a lot more high quality than 1, 2, and 3.
見つけてみない？
So we gotta wait for Switch 3 to play this game. Which will be $1,500. I'm putting my bets on
田舎貴
it.
族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぞ。
Okay, the fact that it's Japanese voice acting, I think that shows me that this is very, very early development.
全てはアニマと共にある。
I'd expect this to be like a 2028 game, honestly. Unless, again, Monolith Soft or Wizards, they could really surprise me.
さあ、始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
Alright.
ここは
6 suns? Again, what is it with Xenoblade coming up with the wildest concepts for, like, locations and, like, themes and everything? Xenoblade Genesis! Okay! We're not going with the Chronicles. A new subtitle. Okay. Okay, 2027. Alright. Again, I shouldn't doubt Monolith Soft.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning.
Okay.
What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates.
Yeah, they already explained a little bit of it. Okay, yeah, Xenoblade fans are cooking. Oh, more tennis stuff? More Mario Tennis?
Welcome
Or-
to Woohoo Island.
Oh my gosh!
Kinds of sports. Come
Oh
in
no,
and
no! No
Nintendo
shot!
Switch Sports Resort.
Please be
The
good.
latest
I'm
games
begging you. Please be good.
Use the Joy-Con 2
It's still the
controller.
Sportsmates. Dang it! We lost! We already lost! No! We've already lost! Oh no! They didn't learn! They didn't learn!
Sports to choose from.
Oh no, I can't believe this. I
Let's go
can't
over them.
believe this. Okay.
Punch,
Boxing,
counter,
okay.
and outmaneuver for the
Not as
knockout
cool as
in
samurai
boxing.
stuff. Okay.
Make quick shots.
Table
to keep
tennis?
your
Okay,
opponent on their
I've seen
toes.
that one before.
In table tennis. Aim for the
Archery,
center of
I've
the
seen that
target
one before,
and
too.
let that arrow fly. In
Okay, what are some new
archery.
stuff?
Enjoy rallies with
More
different
regular
types of
tennis.
shots
Okay.
in
Oh,
tennis.
we're already washed. We're already washed.
Bump,
It's half of this is just gonna be ball rallies, isn't it? Oh no.
volleyball.
Oh no.
Roll the ball straight or give
Bowling,
it a
I've
spin
seen
to
that one
strike
before.
in bowling.
It's the best one, but still.
Pass.
Basketball?
Shoot to
Okay.
score in basketball.
Oh, I've seen that one
Adjust
before.
your shot power,
I've seen
then
that one
swing
before
your
too.
club
We're
in golf.
washed. If you know what the fly mode, I swear. If you know what the fly
Battle
mode
is
is.
one
What
thing
does
the
thumb
hammer
wrestling have to do with resorts?
Thumb wrestling. Ride through the course
Skateboarding?
using
Okay,
motion
that's
control. In
something a bit more
skateboarding.
interesting.
Steer with
Power
handles and
cruising?
coast
Okay,
along
sure.
the waves. In
This is
power
our new
cruising.
wave race game. Dang it.
Tilt the controller
Okay,
and
they're at
fly
least
around
not that
freely in
washed.
drop plane.
Okay. I am concerned.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope.
Sure.
You can create and play as a sportsmate
I hate it
or
here.
me character.
They're gonna be cowards if they don't allow the customization of Tomodachi Life. They're not gonna, because this is washed. This is actually washed. Oh no. Why did they...
Enjoy
Why
playing
did they
all
bring
kinds of
back the
sports on Nintendo
Sportsmates?
Switch 2.
You knew they
Nintendo
weren't
Switch
received
Sports
well.
Resort launches exclusively
Okay.
on the Nintendo Switch 2
I am
system
concerned.
October 22nd. Pre-orders
I am
begin later
concerned.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay. I'm not gonna say this is
Nintendo
completely
Switch Sports
over,
Resort is coming to Nintendo
but
Switch 2.
it
We
feels
showed
like
all
lessons
sports
haven't
included,
been
but
learned.
Since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports. Thumb wrestling.
Okay, in that case, it's like, oh, no new
Before the
updates.
match, let's go over the
Which,
rules.
sure.
Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just
Yeah,
keep
I
the
don't know
controller
about
to
this
break
one.
free.
I don't know about this one.
And if you keep your
I'm
thumb
not
held
asking
down,
for the exact
you'll get
same game as
bigger
Wii
and
Sports
stronger.
Resort, but
You'll need this.
I don't know. I don't know.
Here's to a
See,
great thumb wrestling
he's
match.
using his me.
The
That's
thumb
how you know they're just so much more interesting.
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this.
This is live
both thumbs.
Koizumi Gaming.
Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait.
Koizumi. What are we doing here, lad? What are we doing here?
Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got...
He's acting like this is as serious as the Super
Hold
Bowl.
on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go.
Oh man, okay.
Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal.
My thumb returned to normal. That is not something people
try.
just say super casually.
Oh, I got deflected.
Just in the middle of a thumb war.
Wait a minute. Ah,
Man's having the time of his life. They made this game for him. Poor guy.
please wait a little longer for
I
Nintendo Switch
give you my
Sports Resort.
sympathies and my prayers.
Let's move on to more headlines.
Alright, sure.
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
Is this gonna be one where I have
The
to
world of
speed it up a little
RuneScape
bit?
comes to Nintendo
RuneScape?
Switch
What
2.
the?
An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of
RuneScape? They had more than just like...
Explore
The
a land
computer game?
infused with magic. And
Because I remember my
uncover
brother
lost
played
secrets
RuneScape
on
a
your
lot
journey
back
to
in the
face
day.
the Dragon
Did
Queen.
they make more?
In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall.
Sure.
Amongst the ruins of fallen civilization.
Why not?
On your expedition.
If this game has like
harness the
online
land's
multiplayer, I'm
transformative
sure it
magic
does.
to
Like,
gather resources. Craft
then
gear,
this could actually be kind of dope.
build shelter.
I doubt it's the type of thing I would play,
Step
but
into
like,
battle, forge
sure.
weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape.
I'm assuming this
Dragon
game
Wilds,
already
launching
came out
on
before.
Nintendo Switch 2, September 15th.
But it's also like, is this game any good is the question.
Get on board
Boarding.
for these games.
Curious.
Customize your own avatar.
Was with the
and
frame
play
rate
in
on
the
that.
adorable
Okay.
World of Hello Kitty Party Land.
Hello Kitty, we're so back, honestly.
Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several board
I mean,
games.
this seems cute if you want like a
There are
non-Mario
over
Party
140
game.
Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose
It's
from
interesting to me
16
how
partner
Hello Kitty is
characters,
such a big
collect
brand, because I
stickers,
don't know what
and
does
so much
beyond
more.
just the games
Hello
and
Kitty
merchandise.
Partyland launches exclusively
I'm
on
sure it's
Nintendo
definitely
Switch
cute.
2 and Nintendo Switch, October 29th.
If it has online multiplayer,
let's get
that'd be
down there
another
and
thing.
finish the job.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh boy.
Blast off. for
Oh
adventure
boy.
across the Lilat system
Star
with Fox
Slop.
McCloud and his crew.
Star Slop 64.
A battle
Back
for
at it again with the
galaxy
white vans.
begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Is this
June
it?
25th.
Is that literally
A
it?
free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today
Wait.
on Nintendo eShop.
Is that literally it? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just love the fact that this is such a nothing burger game that they have to, in order to justify it being this direct, is that they have a free demo of the game. Ain't no way. Star Fox is absolutely not beating the worst Nintendo franchise allegations, I swear, on everything that is holy. Oh my gosh. No shot. Actually, no shot.
Hope resonates
Okay,
with
what
the
is this?
crystals.
I know this is automatically not gonna be the type of thing I'll be into. Interesting frame rates for this, though. A full-on decade trailer for this, okay.
Get ready
Another
for the first Final
HD
Fantasy
2D.
game in HD 2D. Final Fantasy.
Oh, shoot! It's Final Fantasy!
This is Lapis. a
And an
vast
original
world
game-
that is
okay.
prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas,
An original Final
this once
Fantasy
thriving
game.
world lies on the brink of annihilation.
Sure!
Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm
I
with
might
his
have to
companions
bite, honestly.
to stop the Veritas.
Because I'm inching my way into getting like more and more into Final Fantasy. I'm sure they're gonna show like Revelation and like the sizzle reel too.
Iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds.
Was that literally a
to take
cutscene that
down
looked like it was
monsters.
from like Rebirth? They're
You
inserting
uncover
like
truth
those
behind the Veritas
FMVs
and the
into this
secrets
game.
the
That's funny.
crystals hold.
I might have to bite, honestly.
Fantasy Resonance
For
launches
Switch
on the
1
Nintendo
and
Switch
2,
2
okay.
And Nintendo Switch systems, October 22nd.
That is a bold move for the franchise, but I
Weird,
respect it.
whimsical world
Why
is
do I
waiting.
recognize that guy? Why do I recognize that guy?
Pikuniku returns.
Pikuniku! Oh my
Puzzle
gosh!
exploration adventure.
Okay!
Two giant
I played a little bit of this
malevolent
game
robot
before.
frogs
A
and an
very unique game, and it's going
all-powerful
3D
potato
as well. Okay.
Other than a shadowy conspiracy.
Oh, this seems like my type of thing. Oh, this is why I need to lift my spirits.
Each
Oh
with
my
their own
gosh.
problems and
Okay.
puzzles to solve.
I will be there day one. I will be there day one.
Lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join
Oh,
the
man.
resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising
This is all I
and
need.
downright
This is all I
oddball
need right here.
Feeling baffled
If you ever
by
played
these baffled
Pikuniku, I really
denizens?
think you should.
Embrace
It's one of the
these
most
strange
unique
encounters
games I've ever
and bring
played.
about an ultimate
A
understanding.
very unique
And
sense
in
of
this
humor
secret,
and like puzzle
navigate
solving.
and explore in full 3D as you
And the
discover
music,
the
too, is
secrets
just
of
so-
this vivid, colorful
It's
world.
so pleasant.
Get ready to wander, solve, and
Oh,
gossip
I will
in
be there day one.
Pikuniku
I will be
2,
there day one.
launching on Nintendo
Next
Switch
year?
2
Oh
next
man,
year.
I can't wait that long. Come on.
Prepare for
Dragon. Oh no, this is Dragon Quest, isn't it? Please don't play the theme. For the love of God. For the love of God, please don't play the theme. Please don't play. Okay, we might be safe. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. No. Thank goodness. They remembered this series has music.
there they gain the power.
Granted,
to
this
turn
looks like
monsters
it's like a
into friends.
spin-off. But still.
Spot a monster you fancy. Scout it.
Or this could be a new game for all we know.
Win it over and it'll fight by your
The
side.
composer is dead. We don't need to sell on the middies anymore. What are we doing here?
And that's not all. Synthesize two
I never
monsters to
have
create
played
more
a
powerful
Dragon Quest
allies.
game. I know they're like considered like the cornerstone of RPGs.
Now, take on the
but-
most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own.
I'm sure it's quality.
Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun.
I can't believe it.
Dragon Quest.
Okay, so yeah, it
Monsters,
is a spin-off,
the
yeah.
Withered World.
Interesting.
About time
What
you
was
got
the
here.
doo-doos in the back? I do like that, the little acapella stuff. And who is that supposed to be? Is this the Duskbloods? Is this the Duskbloods? We've finally seen more of this. Okay, sure.
Upon the ancient
It's still coming out this year, right? Again, I've never played a Souls-like game, so like I have no
We are monsters.
context.
Each vying for blood.
You're finally here. Worthy spirit.
But yeah, like I'm sure this is of quality. Just a small tease like that? Is that it from what we're seeing? Or are we actually gonna see some more gameplay? Closed network test, okay. So you could try out for like free and everything? Yeah, I'll have to give that a shot then. Okay. Or close if they invite me in.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Treasure hunting. Splatoon Raiders, okay. We finally get to learn what this game is actually about. Alright.
A new single
I am
player-focused
curious about
adventure.
this.
Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual, that's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic.
Alright.
The four of them are using
If
the
it,
hideout
again,
ship
I
as their
loved
hub,
the single player mode in
hunting for
Splatoon
treasure
3, so if
across
this is
these
more so like an
landmasses,
expanded
the
version with like
spiral-like islands.
the treasure hunting mechanics, I'm down for it.
All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The Salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically.
Okay.
Launches you in the air for extra height.
All right.
Even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this.
Those little platforming things, especially that grapple hook in Splatoon 3, was like, those are like game changers, honestly. If there's a lot of stuff like that, I'm gonna be eating like it's Thanksgiving dinner.
Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the Salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the Salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up.
Oh my gosh, it's an RPG. I can't play this anymore.
Your playstyle.
So yeah, it seems like you're gonna have a lot of options for like approaching this stuff, which I can appreciate. Oh, a Decade Direct, okay. Sure.
In the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch.
That's
Plus,
cute.
In collaboration with
Are they gonna be in the game itself as like, you know, those sunken scrolls?
In Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's
I'll have to check that out. It's been a while since I've played Splatoon 3. It's a good game that I get really, really frustrated by. I don't know what's going on with like the North American League stuff. It's like I see that stuff every single week. It's just like
Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner.
I know nothing about it.
Releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers.
The $200 controllers. Let's go.
We're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
All right. What we got next? This ain't Pikmin. Okay, Deltarune. Okay. Deltarune Chapter 5. What's with the jazz music in the back? Okay. What's with the Orb Man in the back? Okay, I've only played Chapter 1. So it's like a lot of context is completely lost on me. I'm sure there's very much a quality, though. I know I'm going to try at some point. June 24th. Completely free. You'd love to see it.
Awaken your power.
This is Metaphor Refantasio, isn't it?
Heed me, O kingless.
Okay. I know this is considered one of Atlus's best games. Was it a Game of the Year contender?
Throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia,
okay.
Inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action.
I object!
You'll travel
but yeah, like,
the kingdom,
I'm definitely interested in giving this game a shot at some point, just because, like, you know, everyone I know who's played this says this game is, like, freaking incredible. Which, for Atlus having, like, their first new IP in, like, so long, it is kind of a miracle.
Beasts known as humans.
Humans? Strange beasts? I believe it.
Metaphor Refantasio. Launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, November 12th.
Okay.
Create
a Switch 2 edition of Minecraft. Oh my gosh. We finally got to see the 4K version of Chicken Jockey. I'm pretty sure, like, the Switch 1 version runs, like, horribly now, from what I know. So, this was all but inevitable. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner, honestly.
And shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over. So you
I would hope so.
Right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Why not now? It seems ready. Alright, time for the sizzle reel. What is this music? Okay. I'm digging it. And now it's a bit more lame. Yeah, I know nothing about this game. Just generic anime thing, like a 547. Warhammer, I've heard this game is good. Observer, I'm not familiar with this. Very weird looking game. Literally 1984. DayZ, I haven't heard of this game in years. Sure, why not? I'm sure it feels better on PC, but why not, right? Okay, we do know about this. Metal Gear 4 and 5. Oh wait, no, 4 and Peace Walker, my mistake. And some of the Game Boy stuff. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Okay. I heard the last Tomb Raider re-release was not very good, so here's hoping this is better. Another Tales of game that I've never heard of. Sure. With pixel art, okay. SnowRunner. Finally, a game made just for me. I love driving trucks out in the snow and getting annoyed at every little thing. Switch 2 edition. Fitness boxing? Sure. Who's the audience for this game? I'm curious. I did see the game share at the top. Like, who's playing this in multiplayer? Everbloom? More cozy slop. Let's friggin' go. Final Fantasy 14? Sure. Okay. I know everyone who plays this game says they love it. But like, why not?
Light and darkness approaching.
Please, please, please. The real versions. The real versions using the right songs. Thank God! Thank God they're not in Cloud Slop anymore. They never should have been to begin with, but oh my gosh. Thank goodness. The real Kingdom Hearts re-release. Let's frickin' go! Took them long enough.
As they fight the darkness. If you have the
physical
versions
release
on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch.
It better be free. It better be a free upgrade for those that got scanned for the cloud versions. And a Switch version of 1.5 and 2.5 like it should have been the entire time. Alright, let's frickin' go. And watch the physical versions just be, if there even is a physical version, just be game key cards for no reason. Oh man, okay.
With all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3.
The all-in-one package already exists on the PS4.
Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, we can test it out, see if it runs good. Alright. Let's freaking go. No! No shot! No shot! It's actually back! Okay, I was concerned. It was black for way too long. Kingdom Hearts 4! No shot! It's gonna be on Switch 2 as well! No shot! Okay! Oh my gosh, we're actually back! We're finally seeing more of this game! It's been so long! No way! Please be good, I'm on my hands and knees. Kingdom Hearts 3 is alright, but it was really disappointing. Please be good for the love of God. Please be good for the love of God. Oh my gosh! No shot! Okay! We are actually back. We are actually back. Nintendo was saved. This isn't even Nintendo, but we're saved. Okay. Okay. What is this? Alright. What is that? Okay. And again, this looks like it's at the beginning of the game. Or if we're finding a boss as huge as that at the beginning of the game. No shot. Okay. Coming to Switch 2. You love to see it. At launch! Oh, okay, still no release window, but still. Okay. Oh my gosh, the game isn't dead. The game isn't dead. And they're gonna show the 3D Mario to unite the community. No way, they're gonna show the 3D Mario to unite the community after this. Oh my gosh. Or it's the Ocarina of Time remake, isn't it?
Long ago, there was a land.
Okay, it's Zelda. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Nintendo Land's in shambles. Nintendo Land's actually in shambles. Oh no. Oh my gosh. It is real. Ocarina of Time remake is real. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So my streams haven't been for nothing. Okay.
Forest dwellers were called the Kokiri.
All right.
Each had a fairy companion, and they lived
Oh
out
my
their
gosh.
innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be very interested to see how this turns out. Again, maybe hypocritical, since I'm not a fan of them remaking Star Fox 64, but Zelda is a series that's alive. Oh my gosh, that is so realistic. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Hold on. Yeah, I know it's Ocarina of Time. I need to see more footage of that. You cannot just tease it and just leave it there. What are we doing? Later this year, okay. But is that all you have to show of it?
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
That's it?
That's all for today's Nintendo.
Okay, I mean, sure.
Earlier this year,
That got
Devon was appointed
confirmed.
as the new president of Nintendo of America.
Okay.
We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san.
Okay. Me the new.
Thank you for
I don't think I've heard from her yet.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds.
Okay.
You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big
She's
part of
encouraging
what
people to
Nintendo
play
Treehouse Live is
games
about.
rather than just talking
Taking
about
a
them.
closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting.
Okay.
And if you enjoyed
Or-
Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor.
Not like I'll be able
Because
to
at the
go
end of the
there,
day,
but
I think the best way to
regardless.
understand a game is to pick up the controller and play.
She's literally telling everyone to stop talking about games you haven't. It's literally just the meme of Super Paper Mario. It's literally just like, I love going on message boards and complaining about games I never played. She's base. She's base. We love women. We love women. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're actually back. We are so back. Let's freaking go.
Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Oh my gosh, let's freaking go. Oh my, we're so back. We're so back. Okay, Treehouse stuff, you know, I don't think I'm gonna bother seeing through a lot of this stuff, unless it's like, oh, some stuff like I'm not familiar with. Star Fox is just like, whatever. Splatoon Raiders, I'll just watch the Direct. Rhythm Heaven Groove, we're a month away from that game. I'll just save it for when we're ready, for that game. I want to go in knowing as little as I can. And then this is just funny. This is just really funny. Alright, okay, well, I can finally open up the chat now and see what's up. Hey everybody. Let's go see, what's up. How are you all feeling about this Direct? Let me see here. Let let me see. Because, yeah, I've got an amount of audience here. Let me see here. Okay. Kingdom Hearts 4 is alive, and that's all I need. Yeah, real. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So, let me just go back in. Let me see specifically what the headlines are. One by one. Just so we're on the same page. Alright, let me see here. Alright, so what we got here? So, Rhythm, Heaven, Groove. It was definitely nice to see more of that. Definitely. I guess I could turn the video game music back on. Let me see here. Okay. The Rhythm, Heaven, Groove. It was definitely nice to see more of that. It's been over a year since we last seen it. I'm definitely really excited about that. Again, I might stream it, but it's also a matter of, like, I don't know, I probably will just play it myself, just to experience it raw. Pokopia, honestly pretty, dang, cool to see. Just more content being added to the game. But it's also just, like, why are we waiting this long for swimming when it looks done? Fire Emblem Fortress, I'm definitely gonna be picking that one up because it looks freaking sick, honestly. I'm just someone that, like, loves the Coliseum style for it, definitely. Xenoblade Genesis, definitely nice to see a new subtitle for the series. And also just seeing it continue to be super ambitious and everything. And new Xenoblade stuff in, like, the trilogy and everything. I'm definitely down for that. For, like, Switch 2 stuff, because, like, I really want to play Xenoblade 1. I now have a better excuse to do so, assuming that Digital Foundry doesn't find anything wrong with it. Switch Sports Resort is also dumb. Like, why are they trying to make the same game? I'm very concerned about Switch Sports Resort. I love Wii Sports Resort. It's one of my favorite games of all time. This feels like it is just going to be more of the same, but worse. Why are we keeping the sports mates? Barely anyone liked them. And then, yeah, I'm very concerned about that. I'm not going to write off just yet, but just, like, I could play Wii Sports Resort right now. I feel like I'd rather just play that. Switch Sports Resort means a talking sock one. That is a fate worse than death. Alright, okay, next up we got, Duskbloods. I feel like we should have seen more of that, but the fact that there's going to be a network test soon means that we're definitely going to see more of it in the future. I'm down to give it a shot, because I've never played a Souls-like game. We're going to be curious to see if it's for me. More Splatoon Raiders. Again, not much to be like, oh, I'm super sold on it now. But I am curious about it. We're finally seeing the Kingdom Hearts games being re-released properly after all this time. I feel so sorry for everyone that got scammed with the cloud versions. And then, oh my god. Freaking Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh my gosh, we actually saw more of Kingdom Hearts 4. Like, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I didn't think we'd see this again until Final Fantasy VII Revelation came out. Like, oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's not much, but the fact that it is not only we finally saw a little bit of it, but it's also coming to Switch 2 at launch. Like, okay. Like, at this point, this is one of those generational games where it's just like, you know, if it has to be on a game card, I'm just like, I'm gonna get it digitally. I have to. Like, I'm not investing in a PlayStation. I have no reason to invest in a PlayStation 5 anymore. I can't anyway because they made like $1 bajillion. But oh my gosh, it's actually here. It's actually here. Oh my gosh, I can't. We're so back. Gaming is so back. And then freaking Ocarina of Time. Okay, in Melee, I am very concerned about that art style a little bit. It looks Star Fox-esque. Like, Nintendo hire this man. I'm open to see more, but I'm just like, I'm playing the original right now on stream. I am a little bit concerned. But like, as far as like the smaller stuff, yeah, of course, like Deltarune stuff, Final Fantasy stuff. Overall, this is an interesting lineup, because like, I'm surprised there were no new Mario games at all, not even a spin-off. Like, I mean, we saw like that Donkey Kong Mario thing, but just like, that's it. That is surprising, honestly. Well, yeah, Final Fantasy VII Revelation is gonna come out before Kingdom Hearts 4, obviously, but like, yeah, but yeah, overall, like, if I'm thinking about this from Nintendo's point of view, I'm just sort of like, what are we doing here? Because it's just like, we got Rhythm Heaven Groove, that's cool. The new games we've seen, you know, Xenoblade Genesis, Sports Resort, Ocarina of Time, we know the latter two are going to come out this year, which are like, obviously, you know, Switch Sports is going to sell well, because like, it's Switch Sports, everything. Ocarina of Time, it's going to do well. The quality of those games, I am very concerned about. Xenoblade Genesis, I'm sure is going to be really good, but just like, we do have to wait next year for that. So it's like, in terms of games coming out for the rest of the year, we got Star Fox, Splatoon Raiders, Ocarina of Time, Switch Sports Resort. I'm probably forgetting something. In terms of Nintendo offerings, I'm like, oh yeah, I think I mentioned Fire Emblem as well. I feel like we could be doing a little bit better on that regard, because the most exciting stuff to me were from the games we already knew about. The Switch 2 feels like Nintendo's PlayStation 3, still a good console, but you can tell they have a bit of an ego. I think that's definitely fair to say. Like, we definitely... It feels very strange right now, with, like, Nintendo keeping lots of stuff close to their chest, and while I'm obviously glad we know more now, it does feel a little bit strange where it feels like, oh, I feel like, not to say they aren't putting effort into these games and everything, but I feel like, I don't know. Obviously, you know, me getting Kingdom Hearts 4 news and coming to Switch 2, I feel like that's the one thing I need to be happy with this Direct, genuinely. Because otherwise, I'm just sort of neutral about it. This wasn't a bad Direct. I think anyone who says, like, this is a bad Direct, I think is just lying to themselves. Or just hype them up to such a frenzy where they can never be satisfied. But yeah, overall, like, I feel like with any Direct, all you need is that one big announcement, just be happy with it. And give it some time to be like, oh, maybe we should, analyze this a bit more. Sort of figure out, like, you know, how good of a Direct was this really? Would you say that the leaks that happened prior to this Direct kind of made the Direct feel worse than it actually is? Definitely, for sure. The fact that, leaks confirmed Star Fox and Zelda were coming... This is why I really hate leaks. This is why I have a rule against, like, talking about leaks in my Discord server. Because just, like, it deflates the excitement for everyone, honestly. Because it's just like, oh, we know this is coming and everything. I'm sure Ocarina of Time would have been a much bigger deal had it been, like, you know, they, showed off, like, you know, had, like, leaks never happened. But just, yeah, I do think that definitely affects the culture a little bit. And it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. That Nate the hate that I hate, real. But yeah, I would say, like, for me personally, I'm definitely interested in Rhythm Heaven Groove, Kingdom Hearts 4, obviously. The fact that they finally just swallowed their pride and released the Kingdom Hearts games for real this time on Switch 2, and even giving 1.5 plus 2.5 the chance for Switch 1, which is definitely nice. In terms of Nintendo offerings, Xenoblade Genesis is cool. Nice to see all 3 Xenoblade games get confirmed to have Switch 2 editions, and hopefully they're good this time. More Fire Emblem is good. I'm personally like... Okay, I know I'm going to get Fire Emblem. But in terms of Switch 2 stuff for Nintendo's side, I think that's kind of it. Which, like, as someone that, like, really loves Kirby Air Riders, I'm personally fine with, like, I'm someone that never needs a video game again, honestly. I'm just thinking in terms of the broader scope, in terms of, like, it feels like they could be doing more. I'm not being the direct bad when Flumbus shows up, direct good when Flumbus shows up, direct bad when Flumbus doesn't show up allegations. Kinda, honestly. But, like, yeah. Overall, I definitely think, there's gonna be enough here for, people to be, like, happy about. Like, there's enough variety here for it's just, like, I feel like someone's gonna be happy about a specific thing in general, but I feel like they could have shown off more of the games that, either haven't been revealed, like Ocarina of Time, or, you know, actually been in the dark for a while, like the Duskbloods. Good variety for sure. And in terms of, like, the smaller stuff, you know, obviously, you know, I don't know what the deal with DK Challenge is. This just feels like a filler thing. Again, Xenoblade Switch 2 editions, that's pretty cool. Deltarune Chapter 5, Metaphor, Minecraft Switch 2, Pikuniku 2. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Pikuniku 2. I am so interested in this game. I want to play this game so badly. Because Pikuniku is such a unique game. If you haven't played it, please do. It's one of those unique games I've ever played. And then, like, you know, there's definitely a lot to be interested in on the Switch 2 right now. It just feels like... I just don't know if this is specifically the lineup I would have picked to reveal. I feel like if we had that one more game from Nintendo, whether it be like, you know, just something like Mario related or like, you know, Kirby related, something a bit more cartoony, beyond just the Switch Sports, I feel like this would have been excelled this direct towards really greater heights. But as is, I'd say it was decent. No parts where I was like really annoyed, or I felt like, oh, this went on for too long. Definitely a decent direct. Again, Kingdom Hearts 4, like, that's all a man needs. Where's Mario Titans? Real. Which, on that note, I'm very curious. I'm very curious. I'm gonna be a bit mean today. I need to know what the guy thinks. What the guy thinks about, his Scrimbly Bimbly not being shown. 6 more months of Nintendo has forgotten about Mario on the table. It's time. My brothers in Christ. Oh yeah, no GameCube NSO stuff. That's wild. Oh man. Okay. My friends, we are back in... Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop the recording real quick. Just because in case my computer crashes or something goes wrong with OBS, I don't want to lose anything. So give me a second. Okay, we're back in it. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to... Where is it? Where is it? All right. We're going back. Knee deep. Get your helmets on, everybody. We're going back into the NintendoLand mines. I know. Very scary. Very scary. But it has to be done. It has to be done. My guys, this is a man I covered in my Nintendo YouTubers video. Missed the direct convo, but we'll get him next time, Mario Titans Bros. I need to see the crash out in action. Because, like, my guys, NintendoLand is such a huge hype beast. They basically convinces himself that something is going to happen, even when it doesn't. Lying to his audience on the daily about stuff that we know is inevitably gonna happen someday, but he gets himself into a frenzy because he wants it now. So I need to see in action. Because, like, if you see this screen right now, you might look at this and be like, okay, this is a bit normal. You know, a Yoshi video, silly little Switch 2 commercial, you know, Yoshi stuff. Lots of Yoshi coverage, you know, covering, you know, the mobile game Nintendo put out, Pikuniku, which I still gotta try. I'm sure it's interesting. Video talk about New Super Mario Brothers. And then you see this direct video. And then you see Star Fox. Direct tomorrow. Switch 2. Direct tomorrow. He hypes his audience up to such a degree about, oh my gosh, 3D Mario. It's finally happening. It's finally gonna happen. And then when it inevitably didn't. My friends, we need to see this in action. We need to see his inevitable disappointment in action. Me when Nintendo reveals video games at their showcase. So, let me go ahead and fix the screen up again real quick. So you see everything in action. So, we're gonna scroll ahead to once we actually, like, get to the direct. Okay, hold on. No 3D Mario. They forgot again. And he's still gonna be upset about it. Okay, okay, yeah. Well, Zelda Remake, he did get that one. No Kirby, no Luigi's Mansion 4, no 2D Mario. No Mario Maker 3D. We did get Splatoon Raiders. Okay, hold on. Okay, more Xenoblade Switch 2 editions. Switch Sports Resort. Oh my gosh, he actually got it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, no. Oh no, he changed it. No, Landon, we had it. No, Landon. We had it. Oh my gosh, no. You were doing so good, and you had to screw it up. No. Oh no. We're already washed. Oh no. Okay. Friggin' Pikmin 4, Switch 2 edition. That didn't happen. Xenoblade, we got all of them. Deltarune, he remembered Deltarune. Oh no, okay. Any more stuff? No Silksong DLC, they didn't show that. They show nothing about, friggin' Star Fox. Fire M, minor spelling mistake. You lose! Oh man, Rhythm Heaven Sweep, well, we got that. Duskblood's but No. Switch Sports Resort was in the Nate the Hate list? Was it? Because, like, I wouldn't know about that. I would not know about that. Oh, man. Yeah, Rhythm Heaven, you know he's saying that because you know he's never going to play it. You know he's going to say it. I'm not the target demographic for Duskbloods either, but you know he's saying that because it's not Scrimbly Bimbly. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh man. Game Gear Arizona update, we didn't get that. No Pokemon, we did get Pokopia. Super Shocker, Kid Icarus, well, we didn't get that. Okay, alright, let me see here. No Animal Crossing, you didn't get that. That hurts, but we didn't get that. Alright, no new IP, we didn't get that either. Alright, any more stuff? No movie, yeah, we didn't get that. Alright, so we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. I'm gonna look through some of this more. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. I want to put all of you through all this. But I am curious. Alright. We're starting with Rhythm Heaven. I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised if he actually really likes the Direct. Because, like, considering he's the Nintendo forgot, like, you know, because he didn't get that one thing that he wanted, again, I'm open to be surprised. We're not gonna sit through the entire thing. I'm just gonna get to, like, the bigger moments, the big stuff to unite the community. But, yeah, let's freaking, get into this thing. Alright.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's...
Already you can tell, he is very, very concerned.
That's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Huh?
Please, take a look at this.
Which one?
He's already...
Oh, we're starting with Rhythm Heaven? That's a weird show starter. Okay.
My name is Lola.
That means Zelda's at the
and I'm
end.
known for my reading aloud skills and
Alright!
Well, we did get that right.
Guess they want to start off with Switch 1 stuff.
to help show you the Rhythm Heaven.
Well, luckily this was the only
Okay, let's
Switch
hear
1
it.
thing, so...
Robert, thank you for the 2. God bless you, Nintendo Land. Kid Icarus, please. Yes. Please.
Well, that didn't happen. Is he not looking at his screen, or is that just the way his, like, camera's angled?
Oh, I love Rhythm Heaven so much.
Rhythm Heaven.
He doesn't seem that enthusiastic about it if he's, like, that excited.
Oh, I can't wait for the music.
Oh my gosh, like, look at this guy's chat. Look at this guy's chat already. Like, it might be hard to see just because, like, it's, like, the blue, like, background and everything. You've already got multiple people saying, oh, we're cooked. Landon, you have to snap those people out of existence. I'm begging you on my hands and knees. You have to do it. You have to do it. I'm begging you for the love of everything that is holy. You have to let those people out of your land. Oh, man. Like, oh, my gosh. Like... Of course, when you cultivate an audience that only cares about Mario and Zelda, anything that isn't that is going to be so disappointing to them. Like, if I see anyone in my chat ever go, oh, we're so cooked, you're gone. Imagine being such a doomer over good-looking games. No 3D Mario. All right, you have to kill him. Landon, you have to kill him. Make me a mod in your chat. You have to kill him. You have to kill him. If a Kid Icarus announcement ever happens, I expect it to be at the most random time ever. The way Star Fox got revealed has taught me to expect the unexpected. Yeah, honestly, it's like predicting this. Nintendo is one of the most unpredictable companies in the world. So if you say yes, they're going to tell you no 90 to 95% of the time.
Playing this game
I love this stuff so
simple.
much. It's so simple, but dude, oh my gosh.
Good! You should make videos about it.
That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm.
No Luigi's Mansion. No Luigi's Mansion in the chat. Again, if it's not Bing Bing Wahoo, your game is bad, according to his community. Horrible start. Yeah, because it's not your favorite game.
Carefully to the beat.
The music just, it's great Rhythm Heaven music, man. Love it.
We want Mario? No, you need sales. You need sales go. I need to stop looking at this chat, or else we're gonna be here forever. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You don't need Mario. You need therapy. You need therapy. Please.
You'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2,
Starting with Rhythm Heaven is pretty insane.
Now. 2, 3, now.
Hey, it puts more eyes on it.
All new rhythm games are included.
Same layout as always.
And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes.
Over 80 games.
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
You don't need therapy, you need other games. Exactly. Exactly. Oh no. You have to see the Donkey Kong collab announcement. Okay. Guys. Look at that comment that Doobie made. Bad start, no 3D Mario. I'm gonna make it clear. If I'm ever watching a Direct live, and you guys are commenting stuff like that in my chat, you're gone. you are actually gone. This is the old audience that you cultivated like, Waluigi and Smash. 2018. Oh, 2018. We want a game to unite the community. It literally is just like... This is the biggest problem with a lot of these hypebeast channels, who fall into such a specific niche of 3D Mario, 3D Mario, 3D Mario. So when your chat is... So it ultimately cultivates a community of 3D Mario, 3D Mario, 3D Mario. And this is why I put in a lot of effort on my channel to ensure that I make clear that I have a big enough palette in the world of gaming to ensure that I don't end up cultivating an audience of morons right here. Of just close-minded... Sorry to sound insulting. It's like... When a direct is delivering a game that is not something you're familiar with, that should encourage you to open your mind and be like, oh, this is actually a pretty cool thing. I might actually be interested in this. But since this is NintendoLand's community we're talking about, we're not gonna have that conversation. My headphones already unplugged. There wasn't much of this direct for me, but I definitely have the self-awareness to realize it's because the IPs I like just didn't happen to be in this one. Like, yeah, literally, it's totally fair. Like, if you didn't like this direct because, like, there wasn't much that genuinely interested you, fair, totally fair. But if it's literally just, but if you're acting like, oh, this is objectively bad because there's no Bing Bing Wahoo, like, Alright, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. When does he get to talking about, like, okay. Alright, Nintendo Switch 2 stuff, alright. I need to see how he reacts to some of this stuff, right? We're not gonna sit through all this, like I said, but...
Zelda's ending it, guys. Zelda's ending it!
Let's see your best, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the sword play action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo era Kyoto has been
nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's not to say like, oh, you have to like, oh, Miyamoto mentioned, yeah. That's not to say you have to like every single thing that's announced, but just like,
and the powerful counterattack.
Especially, it's trash because it's not Bing Bing Wahoo. That's literally what it is to you people. I need to forget, where is it? I need to capture my cursor, so that you can properly see, like, the stuff I'm highlighting more. But, like, literally, it's just... Mario Maker 3, Mario Kart World DLC, it's all Mario to you people. It's all Mario. Mario is not gonna tuck you into bed, okay? He has his own life. He takes his rest from time to time. Give Onimusha your attentions. But it's like... yeah, it's like, again, if you're not interested in this game, nothing wrong with that. But I also think, especially if you're a streamer, you should have, like, something to say about it instead of just going, oh, Miyamoto mentioned. Like, literally, like, even if it's like, oh, this doesn't interest you, totally fine, totally fine. Just say something. Just say something. I'm begging you.
Master these techniques to strike down
like,
the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your
nothing. Nothing.
Battle.
But the second you see Link on the screen, yes, this is what Nintendo needs.
Who's using a slay Genmas as fates intertwine.
Oh my god, like literally, like I feel like the chat like has never seen Nintendo Direct. If this is how they're reacting, like frame one. Like, literally, it's just like... They just want big new Mario game, Zelda, Mario, Zelda, Mario, Zelda, Mario. And it's literally like, have you seen a Nintendo Direct in your life? Genuinely. Like, a Nintendo Direct usually gives you the time to breathe with third-party stuff, indie stuff, or smaller Nintendo eShop titles. You are lucky if you get 2 huge things in the same Direct. Honestly. Like... Honest to God, I'm so glad that I don't cultivate an audience like this, because like you are literally, this is literally the product of the audience that he cultivates. Because when the majority of the stuff you put out is Oh, gosh. But we have to see this. We have to see this. We have to see this. Oh, no. Is this just gonna be highlights of the stream? Because that'll make my job easier. Okay, let me see here.
Now, honestly, rhythm.
Okay. Maybe this will be easier. Maybe this will be easier. All right. Maybe this will be a little bit easier for me because, like, yeah, just scrolling through all that, I think it's gonna give all of us brain aneurysms. So, welcome in. We're in the NintendoLand building. Strap yourselves in. Get protective headgear on if you can. We are going to be back in the building. Again, I gotta make clear, do not harass him. If I see any of you in the comments, you're going to be banned. You're going to be banned. But let's get into the... let me see here. I'll be real with you. He got an apology from me because I thought it was pretty bad even without a community of Bing Bing Piranha. I want to be clear. If you disliked this Nintendo Direct, absolutely fine. But if you pretend that all the games are bad because it's not 3D Mario, I don't want to talk to you. That is the thing. If the games in this Direct did not interest you, like let me find like clips. Like, if none of this stuff was interesting to you in the slightest, I mean, I'd be surprised if you couldn't find at least one thing you'd be interested in. But if this stuff isn't appealing to you, totally fair. But it's like... But at the end of the day, if you don't have your mind open enough to that you're immediately gonna scoff at something that isn't Bing Bing Wahoo, I have no sympathy for you. I just don't. I don't in the slightest. But let's dive in. Let's dive in. Alright. Time to get hyped over nothing. He's gonna hype you up for games that don't exist. He's going through it. This is his 9/11. This is his 9/11 right here.
9 months.
Yes.
Since
It has been
Nintendo Direct.
Yes.
The Switch 2 going up in price $50 to $500 this holiday.
Yes, that is bad.
Nintendo stock at one of the lowest points it's been in the last 5 years.
Okay. We're bringing up stocks. Oh my gosh. It's almost as if stock has completely fluctuates, and it's one thing if stock is stable for a while, but it's always fluctuating. I guarantee it's gonna go up a little bit after this Direct. And wasn't the stocks down for like everybody in the last holiday season, since it was just hard to like afford all this stuff? Again, I am not someone who is in the stock market, and neither are you. Why do you care about Nintendo's bottom line more than you care about just getting good games? You can literally see Sony and Microsoft on the right of the screen. Their stocks are down too. Oh my, this is gonna be a generational watch.
Investors begging for a major game to sink their teeth in.
Investors! Investors! We should care about the investors. The investors matter more than us. Who in the world cares, bro? My brother in Christ. Oh my gosh. There's no way. There's no way. Wow, I love these games, but man, the stock said no one ever. This guy said it. This guy said it. Oh my god. We found the first guy. We have found the first guy. Oh, man. I literally got into Kirby because of the Air Rise Direct. Not only got me hyped for Air Rise, but then after playing Air Rise, I got interested in trying out the rest of the franchise. Now I'm a massive Kirby fan. Awesome! Awesome! That is what these Directs should do. Like, literally, it's just like, when your mind is literally open enough to try other things, instead of just screaming and molding when you're not getting what you specifically want, you're going to be so much happier as a gamer. I'm telling you right now. Where is it? I recently picked up friggin' Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on the Switch 2. Go play this game. I still need to beat it. I still got a long ways to go. But, like, literally, This is a really solid third-party game from what I played so far. It runs really freaking well on the Switch too. I'm begging you people, try more games or you're going to end up like this guy. I'm begging you on my hands and knees. I'm on my hands and knees. The wider a palette you have, the less of a chance you're going to be disappointed, and like the happier you're going to be. The happier you're going to be as a gamer. Like literally, if I was only ever a Mario guy, like I probably would have quit gaming a long time ago. I will be totally honest with you. Maybe he has a stake at Nintendo. Landon the investor? If he is an investor, he's certainly not proving his case. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to the new Star Fox game. I never played the franchise, but the surprise direct time. So again, I'm someone who is not interested in the new Star Fox game at all. It's just Star Fox 64 again. But if you ever play a Star Fox game at all, absolutely go for it. I'm sure it's going to be a good game because Star Fox 64 is a good game. Like, literally, as long as you are willing to let your mind be open to trying out these games, or at least be curious about them. Literally, I'm going to point to the sign. I'm going to point to the sign. Where is that bit? Where is that bit? Where is that bit? Okay. Let me refresh this page since I'm sure the live stream is over now. Okay. Literally, I will point at the sign of this wonderful woman right here who tells you it's better to play the games to get like the full opinion rather than just watching them and complaining about them. Literally, I will point to this sign right now. Because if you don't, this is what you're going to become. But alright, let's continue.
Everyone with eyes on Nintendo, after probably one of the best summers for gaming news across the board,
that is true.
The company to end off all the shows with a sweet big cherry on top. And this was it.
I mean, it's true. I mean, honestly, like, apparently Say I Play, the Xbox Game Showcase, Summer Games Fest, you know, they're apparently really good with a lot of really solid announcements. I feel like you could make a genuine argument about this Nintendo Direct being the weakest showcase of those four, depending on like what announcements resonated and like what got the most excitement and just the big moments that really resonate with people. I can absolutely see an argument about the Nintendo Direct being like the weakest of those four showcases. But this is Nintendo Land we're talking about, so we're not gonna have that conversation! Oh my gosh. Oh man. You know what being an investor teaches you? That the best thing to do is to diversify your portfolio. I think there's some gamers that need to do the same thing to diversify their interests. Totally. 100%. I'm right there with you, man. Linky McSwanky. Best name ever made. Oh my gosh. Alright,
I
here
thought
we go.
last September's Direct was one of the worst ones Nintendo has had. And I thought you can't really get much worse than only announcing Yoshi the Mysterious Book and Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I was like...
Yeah, and it was only bad because Fire Emblem was the last game shown off, and Fire Emblem was not worthy enough to be a direct ender. Oh my gosh, absolutely, absolutely. It just, again, we can argue that the September Nintendo Direct was very disappointing, but again, because it's not what you specifically want, that doesn't automatically make the Direct bad. Like, what did they even show off in like the September Nintendo Direct? Like, let me search this up. September Nintendo Direct 2025. What did they show in that one? Lots of Mario 40th stuff. Resident Evil, Fire Emblem. Yoshi ruined our last chance. I think you're confusing with Arlo. I mean, I could argue that this Direct was definitely weaker than this one, but at the same time, I'm like, this is Nintendo Land we're talking about. This is literally just when you agree with the guy, but he expresses it in such an obnoxious way that you want to disagree with out of spite. How could Yoshi do this? Real
new titles, but oh my gosh. How do they do even worse? Sorry, you get to see my face in this one. It's the only way I got to pull the footage up right now.
Oh my, how they do even worse? Oh, okay. How they do even worse? By showing games that weren't Mario. That is literally the only reason. If they actually showed off the 3D Mario, you would be so giddy in your seat. It is unbelievable. You'd actually be so friggin' giddy. You would say this is the best Direct ever made. That's how shallow this channel is. I'm telling you right now. Were they expecting this to have as much Mario in it as the Mario 40th Anniversary Direct? I mean, again, it's literally just as... If it's not 3D Mario, that is not... It doesn't exist. That is literally what it is. How could they do even worse? For them, Partner Showcase... Again, a lot of these announcements... Again, if you're setting the announcements in a vacuum, I could see arguments as to why certain presentations would be disappointing or whatever. But, like... Again... It's the tunnel visioning that just gets to me. Which, and to be fair, NintendoLand is not the only one guilty of this. There are so many people out there that are guilty of this tunnel vision mindset. It's why I always have the chats off whenever I watch a Nintendo Direct live, because it's just it's literally just gonna be people whining and complaining about stuff that either doesn't matter or it's just it's never gonna happen. It's just he literally is just the YouTuber version of someone in the YouTube chat going, "Where's 3D Mario? Drop the price," or anything else in between. And he just personifies it in video form. Which, considering how long he's been doing this, it's honestly kind of impressive. You say 9 months, I say Partner Showcase, Tomodachi Life's Direct, Star Fox, or Gurren, different story. We've had stuff to talk about. Even Indie World, stuff like that. There are games to play, but because they're not from your favorite company... They're not gonna immediately be like, oh, you're gonna get this. It's like it literally is the definition of thing. Thing Nintendo. That's how it feels. That's how it feels sometimes, honestly.
Because they're too busy still having the wackest Nintendo Treehouse lineup I've ever seen. So what did Nintendo start the show with?
Okay, I mean, the Treehouse lineup, it was literally, I was not gonna tune into any of that. In all fairness, but still, I would have sooner taken something like Switch Sports Resort, but, I don't, or, maybe more of Ocarina of Time, but, that's just Nintendo Treehouse for you.
Is it a big new game? Is it the Ocarina of Time remake? Is it Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave even? No, it's Switch 1 Rhythm Heaven. Look, I am one of the biggest Rhythm Heaven fans out there. I have played all the games, got perfect on every minigame. I can memorize every single song from every single Rhythm Heaven minigame.
Mm-hmm.
But even I was like, dog, how are you starting a show with a Switch 1 Rhythm Heaven game that was announced a year ago?
Okay. I'm taking my headphones off. Okay. We're already it's, okay. It's not enough for you to be like, oh, you're just excited to see more of a game you're really looking forward to. It has to be placed at the right time. It has to be placed at the right time. And also Fire Emblem and Zelda came literally later on the Direct. So it's sort of why is the pacing matter to you? It's oh my gosh. It's again, this is a huge problem with these hype beasts. It literally is just how do I put this in the nicest way? It doesn't matter that the game is shown off for them. It matters that they're hyped at the right time to get going. In a nearly hour-long showcase. He's not beating the Nintendo boardroom meeting allegations. Again, we can argue pacing all we want, but again, I care way more about just seeing the game rather than being shown off at the right time. It literally is just... He literally had a problem with this, when they showed more of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, earlier this year. It doesn't matter that you're seeing more of a game you're really looking forward to in, a random trailer. We need that hype. We need that build. We need that pacing in order for it to truly feel justified. Just look at the game and enjoy it! I hate to be like the let people enjoy things guy. I hate to be that guy. Like, honestly. Like, literally. But, at the same time, like, you're already seeing a game that you're looking forward to. Why aren't you just living in the moment instead of worrying about, oh, why didn't they show this first? Like, are we concerned about seeing the... Who cares? So which one's legit the new 3DS in this case? Remember when people would get upset when a general directed to have 3DS stuff? That's another thing too! Like, back when, like, the 3DS was still being supported with, like, during, like, the Switch 1 era, like, they would start off with the 3DS games and then move into the Switch stuff. So this makes sense to, like, announce at the beginning of the Direct. Maybe it's not super exciting or, like, the hugest thing you could show off first, but, like, it's getting the Switch 1 stuff over with so you can see more of the stuff in the shiny new console and have that be the focus. I'm happy to see Rhythm Heaven live too. I'm gonna be there day one, and you should be too. You should be too.
Like, I knew from off the bat this was not a good sign. Now, honestly, Rhythm Heaven looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a fine Rhythm Heaven game. There's not really much else to say about it. But that's honestly all I really expected. Just staying consistent with its past games, so...
Really? Okay, one, like, oh, the fact that they showed a good game is a bad sign. Absolutely level 0, like, negative take. Genuinely. Pure just brain rot, honestly. But also, like, unfortunately, they seem to be doing more interesting things with it. It's like 80 new minigames, which is the most we've seen in the entire series, at least in terms of new stuff. Maybe you could argue Megamix had more in general, but like in terms of new stuff, that's pretty impressive. And also just like the RPG stuff they're doing with it, the 4-player multiplayer, I think they're doing enough with it to like make this one stand out on its own. Like honestly, but yeah, NintendoLand's problem is definitely how they seem to be so reductive. This isn't Rhythm Heaven, so I love it. All he sees is a Switch 1 gamer you already know about. Like, do you like this game or not? Yeah, that's like the big thing. That is like the big thing. It feels more like he cares more about seeing these games from the investor and the hype point of view, rather than them just being genuinely good games. It's like his reasons for disliking this stuff are just so counterintuitive to like enjoying video games as a medium. It's just, I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how he or other people like function like that in terms of like how they look at games.
It's just strange that this was the show opener. And it lasted for like 3 minutes. A 3-minute overview trailer on Rhythm Heaven Groove, a Switch 1 game.
Oh my... But if it was 3D Mario, oh boy! 20 minutes of the game to unite the community. At long last. You would, yeah, I know you would. I know you would. And also friggin' Switch 1 game derogatory. I can't believe this guy exists. I cannot believe. Oh my god. It literally is like you had to be there. You had to be. Listen, this was nothing, okay? I had to be there at the beginning of a Nintendo Direct to see 9 minutes worth of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This was nothing by comparison. I'm so sorry that you're seeing more of a game that you were looking forward to instead of less alongside the rest of the stuff you were inevitably gonna stop caring about. 3 minutes of my 50-minute Direct was wasted. You took my only game. Now I'm gonna starve. This is diabolical.
And I'm not joking you. I timed it out. It took Nintendo half the show, 25 full minutes, until they showed a new game. The first half of the show, shoot, 80% of the show was a third-party showcase.
Yes! And third-party games being on the Switch 2 are an objective good to showcase the legitimacy of the console. Again, whether you're interested in those third-party games or not is a totally different conversation. But if all these games are published by Nintendo, I know you would be pogging at the mouth for it. I know it. It's because they're not from your favorite multi-billion-dollar company. You're going to be upset at them just existing on the console. And I know this is where you're going to say, oh, I have a PlayStation 5. Therefore, like, I could play all these games there. And if you want to play them on PS5, totally fair. Not everyone is in your position. Have you considered the economy? The economy of my patience. It's thin. Paper thin. Like the Paper Mario. You're gonna pog out over that. This is how we summon Landon, with Paper Mario. Because it says Mario in it. That's how you know he'll pay attention. And it's new for the Switch too, as well. Again, that's another thing too. It's like, yeah.
It's so confusing. This is the Nintendo Direct that you don't focus too much on third parties because you want to convince people to buy your almost $500 console. What Nintendo games are you buying this console for?
Oh, boo-hoo, buddy. Boo-hoo. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Cry me a river, broski. Where these good games are not made by Nintendo, so they're not gonna be worth paying the system for. Where? Cry me a river, broski. Cry me a river is huge as the Mariana Trench, okay? Friggin' part of the reason why the Wii U flopped so badly and was so horrible to go through was because there were no third-party games. Like, all you had was literally Just Dance, and that was about it. You hook up your Wii U whenever there was a new Mario game that came out, and then you hook up the PS4 like everyone else did. Like, do you want a generation where Nintendo has months apart from their games and is just like, and there's nothing else in between? It's like, what do you even want, Landon? What do you even want? It's like, oh, we shouldn't be seeing all these third-party stuff in a Nintendo Direct because, like, they don't have, like, Nintendo games to show off everything. They should be, like, in the partner showcase. And then when you do get a partner showcase, you complain about it like a baby. It's like, what do you want, Landon? What do you... I know what you want. It's literally just 3D Mario. Your chat literally wants 3D Mario. And it's literally one of the most close-minded communities I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god. This is... I dread the thought of being as miserable as you over a presentation that had this many good games. I'm telling you now. Oh my gosh. I could play Devil May Cry 5 portably, Lies of P, Kingdom Hearts. That's one of the reasons someone might pick up a Switch 2. One of the yeah, like, obviously I understand that most people are going to buy a Nintendo console to play, like, Nintendo's games, because, like, Nintendo exclusives, like, they're going to be what end up selling a console to majority of people. But the third parties are equally as important to show that other developers care about this console. Whether it be, you know, releases like Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy, my mistake. Fire Emblem 7, like, Revelation coming to Switch 2. Spiral Realm Beyond. Like, literally, so many games that, and a lot of them can even be considered Nintendo adjacent. It's like, if you're literally gonna scoff at every single one of those games because they're not Bing Bing Wahoo, this is the guy you're gonna turn into. This is the guy. Kingdom Hearts 4 was shown off. And, like, granted, I don't think this guy's played Kingdom Hearts, but it's just like, are we really gonna... Let's continue. I'm gonna bust a gut.
This could have literally been a really good partner showcase, but instead it resulted in, like, a really bad general direct.
But we know if it was a partner showcase, you would complain about it. You would complain about it because there was not going to be a Mario thing. We know you're that guy. And like, the thing is, Nintendo only shows games off at Directs when they are ready to be shown as well. So if we just want the Nintendo stuff, the presentation was just going to be like, what? 8 to 10 minutes long? And you would inevitably be disappointed by that because you want a big, girthy direct. Oh my gosh.
I mean, at least we had Big Walk, because I was getting big sleepy. Okay.
Guys, is Shakespeare really dead? Okay, and maybe that joke was kind of funny, I'll admit that. But like... But we just know it's just... This is just going to be the most shallow complaints I've ever seen.
If you didn't see the direct yet, close your eyes. If I tell you we got a big announcement of a free update and tons of DLC packs coming, what game did you think that would be for? Mario Kart World? Ha ha!
Okay.
Nope. Try Pokemon Pokopia.
Okay. Like, admittedly, I do admit, it is very strange that Nintendo has not added stuff to Mario Kart World beyond just, like, Bob on Blast or something. It is really strange that House does not support that game. But at the same time, Mario Kart World didn't get DLC, so it's Pokopia's fault? It's like, the only difference is if they didn't give Pokopia an expansion, was that you would just get nothing. And would you prefer that? I don't know anymore.
Yep, it got a free update that's, I believe, live today, plus 3 DLC packs coming in the future, even into 2027, which is pretty cool. I mean, Pokopia is a really good Pokemon game. I actually really loved it, but this was not the DLC I was thinking we'd get. I mean, like, literally everything has gotten DLC outside of Mario Kart World.
Again, like, we shouldn't be putting the blame on Mario Kart World for Pokopia getting DLC. Pokopia killed our last chance, real. Yeah, but like, and to be fair, I haven't played Pokopia. I've heard it's really good. I just refuse to support it because of the whole game key card nonsense. It is not the DLC I was thinking we'd get. Is that a problem? It is to Landon, because if it's not Mario, it's not real. It is not real. I close my eyes. I pretend it doesn't exist. That is how it feels being in Landon's shoes.
Now, we're already getting close to the middle of the show, and I'm not the biggest Fire Emblem fan, although I really did like...
This is something he always says. This is something he says almost every video when he's talking about Fire Emblem. I'm not the biggest fan. I like Three Houses now, which, fair enough, he did play Three Houses, but like... oh my... Guys. I dread the thought of having a chat that is literally as miserable as Landon's. And you know that they are only saying this because Smash Brothers cringe! Oh my gosh, it's like... I dread the thought. This is what happens when you have a community that is just so bing pilled that they just groan at the thought of like any game that looks good if it's not their Scrimbly. Even just other 3D platformers you could just play. I've heard Bubsy 4D is really good. Surprisingly. Or like freaking Mr. Sleepy Man, that's a game I gotta play. It's in the indie space. I've heard that game's really good. Demon Tides I've heard is great. If you just want another 3D Mario game, there's so many alternatives in the indie scene. I'm begging you, find that stuff. I'm on my hands and knees.
Like Three Houses, and this game looks like it is literally a Three Houses sequel. It looks just like it, and I believe there's 4 characters that you can choose from, all with different routes and story, which is pretty cool. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to this one, believe it or not. And that's as a non-Fire Emblem fan. So they did a pretty good job showing off this game, and I don't really have anything else to say about it. But
okay, fair enough. He did go through the Fire Emblem segment without groaning. I mean, aside from his chat being like literal fetuses and like crybabies about it. But like, worst direct ever? Tell that to E3 2015, buddy. Pipe download, bro. Get back in the crib.
About it. But then I see something called DK Challenge. I'm like, okay, hold on. And it's just a bunch of limited time achievements where you can go back and play classic Donkey Kong games and do certain missions. It's literally like achievements, but only for Donkey Kong. Like, what? Leave it to Nintendo to not just give you basic things like achievements that you can always work towards, but instead give it a timed exclusive achievement for only Donkey Kong games.
Okay, like, immediately I was groaning a little bit too at this challenge thing. Like, it's cute, sure, but it's just like, this is just so surface level. I'm just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, this is the one time where, like, an L is justified, because this is just a nothing burger. Like, and also just limited content too. Like, that's always gonna be, like, that's one of the biggest Nintendo L's of the decade, honestly.
Oh, brother. Oh, yeah. 3D Mario was also here. You just play as Donkey Kong now. And then...
You could just tell he was so defeated when he said that. You could just tell he was just so... Actually, let me see. Let me see the clip where he actually sees the Donkey Kong game in action. I need to see that. I need to see that clip with my chest. Alright, let me see here.
Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC. A limited
Do you think he'd be happy with Mario Titans? Knowing him, probably.
collaboration with
Knowing him, if they replaced Donkey Kong with Mario in Donkey Kong Bonanza and kept the rest of the game exactly the same, then all of a sudden the game is a masterpiece. System seller 100%.
Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
What is happening?
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience.
This is not the Mario content we wanted, alright? This ain't 3D Mario. They're trying to make this 3D Mario. They're trying to mind warp us into believing this is 3D Mario.
Who is saying that? Who is saying that? Okay, I admit that. Okay, that's a funny gag. I will admit that. But just like, all of a sudden, Mario was a zebra. Nintendo biggest mistake was not announcing Super Mario Ocarina at time. Sucks because I have a Switch 1. Boo-hoo! Buy the console now. Buy it for $500. Buy it for $600 when they raise the price again.
Give Donkey Kong a hat. That'll tie him over for another year.
Beginning later today.
Okay, that was a funny bit. I will give him that.
We dive headfirst right back into a bunch of third-party games. So, yeah, we're waiting to see what's new here.
Yes. The new games that are on Switch 2. They are on Switch 2. They are on... Maybe they're ports, but they're still new games for Switch 2. I don't got anything. I feel like I'm just gonna be talking in circles if I keep repeating the points about third parties and indies. Like, cry me a river, broski.
Now, this is real simple. You ask most Nintendo fans what they thought of the Direct, and they'll say it was pretty bad. You ask the Xenoblade fan, they ate so freaking good.
Okay, yeah, Xenoblade fans ate. And also, who is saying this? Who is saying this? Hold on, go back.
To see what's new here. Now, this is real simple. You ask most Nintendo fans what they thought of the Direct, and they'll say it was pretty bad.
That's you! That's the audience that you cultivated. That's the audience you cultivate. Can I get a showcase of your channel again? When your channel is stuff, when all you have to offer on your channel is basically direct tomorrow, direct tomorrow, direct tomorrow, direct tomorrow, direct tomorrow, and it's all just Mario, 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 Zelda, friggin' Mario, Mario. You cannot be mad when they don't deliver Mario because Nintendo has other games. Most people say it was bad. Okay, immediately, I have not looked into the discourse beyond, like, you know, what I'm seeing in the chat right now. So it's like, so, like, you know, it's totally fair if people are going to be like, yeah, I'm not that big into it. But when it's NintendoLand that's saying it, I don't believe him. I don't believe him. Because it's like, this is his channel. This is his channel. How you pump out videos so fast? It's just general, like, regular discussion videos. With, like, recycled trailer footage all the time. They're very easy, very, very easy to make. And it's very easy when you're literally making the same points in like 5 videos in a row.
You ask the Xenoblade fan, they ate so freaking good. If you're just a fan of JRPGs in general, you ate deliciously good in this show. And I'm tired of that just always being the thing. Why is it always JRPG fans ate good, JRPG fans ate really good? I feel like that's every single Nintendo Direct now.
Oh. Oh my god. Where is the clip? Where is the clip? Okay. I need to... Where is the clip? I need to save my... Where is the clip? Give me a second. He literally is. We joke about it. But he genuinely really... He genuinely really is just this guy, isn't he? He genuinely really is just freaking... Pull up the tab. Where is it? He really is just this guy, isn't he?
Hey Nintendo fans, this is another Nintendo fan here. You can tell I love Nintendo by my ability to buy merchandise. I've never played Metroid. Today we're reviewing Mario Sports Superstars on the Nintendo 3DS. How fun! This game has graphics and tennis. Yoshi is so cute, and Luigi makes me gassy.
It really is just that! It really is just that, isn't it? Like, literally, who cares? Oh my gosh, the Japanese company pushes a lot of games from a genre that originated in Japan. Fork found in kitchen. I can't believe this. Next they're gonna tell me pigs are gonna fly. There's no shot. There is no shot. Imagine being this miserable.
That's like the...
Nintendo no longer makes games. Correction. Nintendo no longer cares about you specifically. They care about real gamers like you and I.
It's like the only category of fans that eat good in every single Nintendo Direct. It's always JRPG fans. Why not 3D platformer fans? But
okay. All right. I know he's about to backpedal. I know he was exaggerating for a bit. Behold, what a Nintendo fan-coded take. Oh my gosh. It really is just like... It really is just this, isn't it? It really is just this.
Oh god, it's a Nintendo fan's worst nightmare. Nintendo games!
It really is just this. It really is just this. It really is. Sky is talking about him in particular. He's never gonna name drop him because he's just such like you know, a chill guy like that. I'll be the one to name drop him because, like, you know, I'm one for the smoke. I am one for the smoke. But like, okay, have you seen indie games? They're giving you 50 billion more Aussie. But okay, yeah, literally that. Anyone that says that 3D platforms as genre is dead, go see the indie space. There are so many amazing... I'm so looking forward to... Where is that game? Where is that game? Foldy's OS Quest. I'm begging you. Y'all should get on this game. It is basically just... Imagine a 3D platformer in like the Windows XP space. You could be enjoying lovely stuff like this once it inevitably like comes out. This could be you in a better life, Nintendo Land. This could be you! The best game to ever do it. I don't see Mario anywhere. Too bad! Find a new goat! This is your new... There's Clippy. There's all the Clippy profile pics. He's popular. Come on, you can recognize him. This could be you if you opened your mind. This is the coolest thing ever. And you scoff because you're not seeing a mushroom or a smash ball. This could be you in a better life. They got Bongo the monkey. It's been 5 years since the execution. And Landon's gonna tell you it's been 9. But it's not true. Bowser's Fury exists. I was there in 1995. Play this game once it comes out. I'm begging. I'm on my hands and knees.
seriousness, Monolith Soft might be like the most goated developer at Nintendo ever. Like, this company
True.
eats so well with their fans, man. I mean, every single show they have something of substance for their fans. They literally announced a triple Switch 2 edition for Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2,
I thought it was
3,
just gonna be like
all at
one of
once,
those games.
which is crazy. And then on top of that, they announced a Xenoblade Chronicles 4. Keep in mind that they said before this actually was shown that they would show a small
Anime slop. Japan company makes Japan games. I'm gonna be so real. If I had an audience that just Nintendo forgot Mario was the mascot. Oh, boo-hoo! Like, imagine being a Disney fan and Mickey Mouse was like the only thing they ever made. Imagine how miserable you would be. Granted, Disney adults are their entirely separate breed, but you get what I mean. Like, I'm gonna be so real. If I had a chat genuinely this miserable, I'd probably just up and kill myself. I'm gonna be so real. I'm probably gonna be so real. No, the chat said that. Landon himself didn't say that. His chat is more miserable than him. But regardless. Okay. Okay, Funky Thor. Okay. Not gonna lie though, NintendoLand and other Nintendo YouTubers and fans that are like him commenting not want a 3D Mario. Okay, look. I'm gonna be so real with you. Like, look. We joke about it, but let's be real. I would love a 3D Mario game too. Some of those games, 3D World, the Galaxy games, Odyssey, they're some of my favorite games of all time. I would love a new 3D Mario just as much as the next guy. But the difference is I also play other games. The difference is I also play other games. So I'm a very, very patient man. If I want a game that's like a 3D Mario, there are so many... Again, Foldy's OS Quest. I just showed you this one. There are plenty of others out there. Demon Tides, Mr. Sleeping Man. There's this game called Slime 64 that's coming up real soon. That, like, looks incredibly good. I played the demo of that. It looks amazing. But, like, but we have options. We have technology. Mario is not the plumber. Mario is the moveset. I saw that one from Nitro Rad, one of the best to ever do it, but... Regardless, Big Tackle? Oh yeah, isn't that the fish game? I still want to try that one. That looks pretty good. My current backlog games are JRPGs. That's another thing. While you're waiting for the next game, play in your backlog. It's not hard.
A glimpse of the game, and the game isn't even coming out until 2027. And they showed about a 2 to 3 minute long gameplay and story trailer for this thing. Just put it in your mind for now. Just literally put it in the back of your mind. Keep it in your mind. Now, the one prediction I made a while ago.
I don't need to keep it in my mind. Because you know exactly what he's going to say. The 3D Mario game isn't finished yet. But I want to see it in the state that Bubsy 3D as a complete package was. Because I just need the big game to unite the community. You know exactly that he's going to be just like that. You know exactly that he's going to be that type of guy. They did it with Xenoblade because they were ready to show it. They aren't ready to show 3D Mario yet. You know it's coming. I don't care. We're at the start of year 2. I don't care, and neither should any of you. Oh, man. He complained about Xenoblade got so much love and Mario hasn't. Literally every single 3D Mario is now playable on the Switch. Only exception is 3D Land and Galaxy 1 got ported twice. But it doesn't have ray tracing. Have you ever considered that? Have you ever considered that in particular? I need to think about that one. Will we say the Mii's are dead when he talks about Switch Sports Resort? We'll see.
Ago actually came true. We are getting a Switch Sports Resort, which I was so happy to see this new island. It looks like a new modern version of Woohoo Island, and I love it. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not super thrilled on the sports that they announced.
Okay. First W? Yeah, because it's scrimbly and not because it's Skrunklo Bunklo, the lovable Bunko, and not anime JRPG man, regardless of the quality. Is this a stream about a guy reacting to the evil Nintendo Direct that destroyed the community? No, this is a stream about a guy reacting to a guy complaining about the evil Nintendo Direct that destroyed the community. I'm waiting patiently for a new Super Monkey Ball game. One of the reasons that there are so many games like it, and there are a lot of great Super Monkey Ball 2 ROM hacks out there. Another thing, you have alternatives. Exactly. This is why I encourage people to... I need to make a video just talking about, like, obscure game recommendations so that you do not fall into the landed mine trap. I'm telling you now.
Announced for this thing so far. I mean, 90% of the sports is stuff that was already in Switch Sports 1. I mean, literally, half of these sports look like they were pulled directly from Switch Sports 1. But then there's some cool ones like skateboarding, which allows you to kind of go, looks like anywhere on the island. You got the planes coming back, which is super cool. I hope they add like little missions where you can find interesting spots and just explore the whole island. I mean, the map itself looks even bigger than the last one. But then they also have stuff like thumb wrestling and jump rope. Not to mention, they literally had us watching a full minute of Aonuma playing thumb wrestling.
Wait. Oh, hold on. Can I hear that again?
Not to mention, they literally had us watching a full minute of Aonuma playing thumb.
Oh my gosh, guys. He might actually be a Nintendo LARPer. That is Yoshiaki Koizumi right there. You're thinking of the Zelda guy. You're... That's literally all it is to him, chat. That's literally all it is. If it's not Mario or Zelda, I don't know it. I don't care. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. We need to hand him. We need to hand him this game. We need to hand him this game. Please give him game recommendations for the love of God. I'm begging. I'm begging. There's no shot. He's been following this stuff for ages. He should know this by now. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh my gosh. Because I was gonna say, take on Switch Sports, totally fair. I feel a similar way. It's just like a lot of the sports are repeats. Someone's like thumb wrestling. I'm just like, what are we doing here? This man have not played Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Please, yeah, give him Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Give him Reanimal, whatever that is. Oh my gosh. This is diabolical. Also, to catch up, I was going to mention, yeah, Lanky McSwanky. I do have a Discord, but it's closed invites. I only open them up from time to time. Maybe I'll open up after the stream. Who knows? Bug Fables? I have Bug Fables. I still need to play that game. I've heard it's good. I've heard it be used as ammo for Mom Paper Mario all the time. And never about how it is as a standalone game.
Wrestling. A full minute.
A full minute. Boo. Whoa.
All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go. Hold it.
What made it even worse is we had to watch Bro lose. Yep, welcome to Nintendo Directs of 2026.
Oh, so, okay. The thing is, you know this is the type of guy that'd be so charmed by all the Reggie and Iwata skits back in the day, but when they do something even remotely similar, oh, this is filler, where are the games? Maybe I'm Goomba phallusing a bit here, but I know he's the type of guy that would be okay. It's like, oh, Koizumi doing like a 1 minute skit about like thumb wrestling so we see more of the game. That's a little bit a cringe. Oh, but when Reggie and Iwata did it, take my money, so charming. Oh, the soul of Nintendo. We lost something in that era. Oh my gosh.
Hey, are you craving more third-party games you didn't ask for? Well, here you go.
Now, third-party games you, Landon, didn't ask for. One thing I do think people need to consider about directs, or announcements in general, is that when it comes to any announcement, if you don't like it, somebody else does. And that's made me much more patient about a lot of the announcements that they show at these things. Because, like, not every single game is going to be made specifically for you. And that's totally fine. Like, I'd be surprised if people bought even 10% of the games shown off today. But at the end of the day, there's always going to be something for someone. And as far as I'm concerned, if you got one game that you're really, really happy about and you want to see more of, as far as you're concerned, that was a good direct. For me, that was for Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, granted, we can consider how a direct actually feels later on and then adjust our thoughts. But with NintendoLand being so shallow, and he said this with RuneScape too. Granted, I don't know how good that RuneScape game is. I don't even know if it's out on other platforms. But like, we just know that he is gonna be the most. We just know that it is like, his reasoning is so freaking shallow. This game is already on PC. Boo-hoo! Oh my gosh, the game that is on one platform is available on more platforms? This is the new 9/11 right here. I cannot believe this.
Yep, they continued it on for the rest of the show. Yes, Hello Kitty Party Land was actually in the show, and I'm not joking.
And
Star Fox was here, but it was a 30-second ad with nothing to add. Pikuniku 2 was here. Where the heck was 1? They
he is a Nintendo LARPer. He doesn't know about the goat that is Pikuniku 1. Have you ever seen Have you ever seen a game with a style as just quirky and quirky as this? Just because you ignored the first game doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Where is footage? This game is one of the most unique, just silly little puzzle games out there. Very silly dialogue, fun music. This sequel is more than justified. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that you just complained that there was an ad, a game ad, in a showcase that's literally nothing but... What do you want, Landon? That isn't Bing Bing Wahoo. What do you want? I don't know anymore with you, man.
finally show us new Dustbloods information. But, like, here's the information. You ready? Here we go. We get this little church building. Okay. Blood moon in the background. That's cool. Oh, okay. Stained glass window. That's pretty cool. What's next? Blindfolded guy with a hammer.
Okay. Like, even I admit that the lack of info on Duskbloods was really freaking strange.
Blood moon again. Sweet.
So, like, I totally get this.
That's it. That was the new trailer. Nope. I did not skip anything. That was every single scene of the new trailer. And all they said was closed network test for this summer.
Yeah, I admit, like, that is, like, I totally get, the confusion on this part. Just because, yeah, this had, like, nothing to show. There was, like, nothing here. At that point, like, why even show it at all? So I totally get this part. She won't see much more about the Duskbloods for a while. Yeah, any percent how he could say but when he mentioned something close to positive, honestly.
Splatoon Raiders was here, but they didn't show really anything new. It was pretty much everything we've already seen from Nintendo multiple times. It was just, hey, this game's still a thing, remember? Now, there were a couple of good third-party gets, finally giving us the new Deltarune chapter, and even giving us...
That is not even a Deltarune thing. That is not even a... Deltarune's not even third-party, that's indie, though.
Us a glimpse at Kingdom Hearts 4, which is a pretty big deal. I mean, Nintendo being the ones to finally get to show this thing off is actually kind of crazy. And like I said, if this was a partner showcase, this would have been a really good one. But
I mean, okay, he didn't slander Kingdom Hearts 4, so I'm right there. I'm right there. You know what? Fair enough. He gets the pass.
Then finally, Nintendo ends the show with what we've all been waiting for. That long rumored The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. and Nintendo builds this thing up. They show the tapestry, they retell the story,
And then
There's
they
a
show
whole new
nothing, right?
design for the Great Deku Tree. Look at him. Oh my gosh, this is following the events of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, how they were telling that story. They're retelling it. I hope it has a good art style. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. I couldn't have dreamed of a better art style. I am so happy. This is so great. It's not the stupid cel-shaded bullcrap that we've been experiencing with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So
What? Whoa, hold on. Ref, hold on. What we got against the cell shading? Excuse me? Hold on. It's just so out of pocket. Excuse me? Like, the cell shading in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom was, like, beautiful. I'm not saying I want Ocarina of Time to look like that, but, like... He has a point. What point are you talking about? He has to elaborate. He has to elaborate. Oh my gosh. This guy didn't like Wind Waker because it wasn't realistic enough. Probably. There is no shot. There is actually no shot that he said that. One of the most gorgeous looking games Nintendo's ever made. And he calls it that. Again, not saying I want the Ocarina of Time remake to look like that. I still want to see if this art style is going to work for me. But, like... What? I got nothing to say. That was just the most out-of-pocket statement in this entire video. You know, this is amazing, his face cam. Can we... Hold on. Yeah, he's just like... I mean, to be fair, like, obviously, I'm not gonna be over the moon about, like, every single thing. But, like... This would literally be his reaction when, like, the day comes that freaking Jesus rises from the dead. And, like... And there's, like, the second coming. And he's just like... Do you have the new 3D Mario? That's literally how I feel it would be. Landon has forgotten about how good Breath of the Wild is, honestly. Nintendo fans play games from not from Nintendo challenge? Real. Honestly. Also, I friggin' screwed up the, I friggin' screwed up the friggin' screen share because I undoed too much. Let me... Can I please select the thing? Thank you. It's not hard. There we go. All right. We're back in the building. Jesus came back, but he was so shaded. Landon goes to heaven. It's not focus him, and he's just like... He looks like he's reading RPG dialogue. He hates that because he's... Y'all are being way funnier than me. You gotta stop. You gotta stop, honestly. Honestly. Oh my gosh.
So much. It's something new. Oh my gosh, there's the title. All right, in the gameplay?
Okay, not showing off any gameplay, especially when it's coming out this year, is very weird. I totally get that.
The Legend of Zelda.
That's it! What? Now,
just the way he popped off like that, as if it was freaking like he... The way he popped off as if he just freaking like... His favorite sports team won a game. And it's literally just him complaining that, oh, that's it? Jesus came back. Why does he look like a cartoon character? Oh, man. Like... Oh, my... W Landon, for real.
Remember what I told you to keep in the back of your mind? Yes, Xenoblade 4. This is a game that does not even release until next year. It's still in production.
Okay, yes, I get that, you know, yeah, it was weird that they didn't show Ocarina of Time footage, like, beyond just that little teaser. Like, I think that is a little bit pretentious of them to be like, oh yeah, we know we're Ocarina of Time, we're like the greatest game ever made. You know, we don't care. Just like, look, show us more, okay? The game's gonna come out, just show us.
Game that Nintendo said that they were only going to share
From the entire reaction, I honestly didn't know he could move like that! Real!
a bit of information about. How in God's green earth did we get a full 2 to 3 minute trailer for the new Xenoblade that's not coming out until next year, and they gave us no more than 5 seconds of Link's
Now that... Yo. This face right here. This is me when the fajitas come out sizzling. Did they show that much gameplay in the Xenoblade? I think it was more still just landscape stuff. It is definitely weird that we saw more of that than Ocarina. I'll give him that. But like, regardless.
Sleeping on the bed! How do you drop a 2026 release window when it's June? Outside of Xenoblade 4, this is one of the only new and exciting looking games coming in the horizon, and they don't even show us anything besides some tapestry and Link sleeping. Oh my gosh, this direct is booty!
Oh, no. Okay, oh my god. Oh no. I was going to go into another point. He's showing a Super Mario Odyssey clip. He is showing a Super Mario Odyssey clip. We're about to go back in the building. We are about to be back in the building. Oh, no. Kill me. Landon, we were doing so good. We were doing so good with that Ocarina of Time bit. And now we're back in the building. No. Oh no. He's about to glaze 2017 again. I know it. And here's another thing. For those who don't know, most of his videos are just showing like background footage, just gameplay trailers, because he rarely ever shows footage of actual recordings of the games. So he's not beating the LARPer allegations either. He was happy for too long. Had to bring up Mario's face real quick. No shot his first word on unpause his butt. Well, there's a new sentence, so we'll see.
I had no expectations of 3D Mario. If I talked about it, it was more of a joke of me playing around. Like, I knew 3D Mario wasn't going to be here. I just knew it. I kind of lost all hope for this game.
You say that, but we saw in your predictions that, okay, maybe I haven't seen the footage, so you might have been joking, but we saw that you assumed it was going to happen. So I don't know what it is that you expect anymore. Nintendo sees this man, says, you get nothing. Yes, Queen, serve us nothing. I hope we don't get any more new Mario games for the Switch. Okay. I know you're joking, but let's not go that far, okay? You've lost all hope. Are you sure about that? No, that's Arlo's job.
But if anything made me lose more hope ever, it was this direct. How in the world can you show off games that are coming out in 2027 and Mario is not one of them?
Because maybe it's not ready to show, you dingus! Maybe it's not ready to show! Acknowledge Donkey Kong Bonanza! Acknowledge Donkey Kong Bonanza! I am begging! Please, please, please. I do realize the screen's a little bit more zoomed in than I'd like. Let me fix that real quick. You're gonna see more of me. I have room to breathe again. Oh my gosh. Acknowledge Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you. Acknowledge that game for once in your life. Oh my gosh. We know 3D Mario is gonna happen. We know 3D Mario is gonna happen. It is the start of year 2. The second month of the Switch 2, we got one of the greatest 3D platformers ever made in Donkey Kong Bonanza. And you're upset because it's not Bing Bing Wahoo. You said you didn't expect to see it, 3D Mario in this direct. And then when they didn't see it, you're upset about it. What do you even want anymore? Scott the Woz lost his hope in Nintendo for 2016 because of Star Fox Zero and the current state for good reasons. NintendoLand is losing hope. See, when Scott did it for Star Fox Zero, justified Crash Out. I was there in 2015 with one of the worst E3 showcases I ever saw in my life. I was there when we saw Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, Star Fox Zero. They ended on more Mario Maker, Legend of Zelda Triforce Hero, Metroid Prime Federation Force. I was there when it was written. Don't you tell me that you've had a harder life. Don't you dare tell me that you've had a harder life. Oh my gosh. This is... Oh my... This is... We got 4 minutes left. Let's just freaking...
This is one of the few games that everyone in the world is desperately waiting for. And
no! It is just you, okay? It is just you. I waited for Kirby Air Riders, okay? And you weren't gonna play that game because it didn't sell 50 bajillion copies. Because you only go where the money is. And of course you expect everyone to be waiting for this game because you don't stop talking about it in almost every single one of your videos. Do you want the game to come out as the next Sonic 06? Because I'm pretty sure that's what you want, because hype matters much more to you than the quality of a game. That is you, Nintendo Land. That is you. And I hope that haunts you for the rest of your days. Nintendo fans can finally experience a good action game in Metaphor and DMC5. Play those games. Play those games. I bet his comments are all agreeing with him. We'll check the comments after the video, just to see. And to be clear, I want to make clear, if any of you are in the comments and you bother him, I will ban you, okay? No tolerance for that, okay? I do not endorse brigading in any form. I want to make that clear.
we know it's coming next year thanks to Nate the Hate, who's already leaked everything.
Nate the Hate mentioned! Nate the Hate mentioned, as if leakers can't be wrong. Or pushing easy narratives. Ain't no way. And that's the thing. You know 3D Mario is coming. You know 3D Mario is coming. So it's like, why are you... So why are you complaining about a game you know is inevitably gonna happen? Like, if you're a fan of any other franchise, if you want a new Kid Icarus game, if you want a new F-Zero game, like, fair. But like when you are just begging for the inevitable, I have no sympathy for you. I don't. Oh my, I don't have sympathy for people that get everything they could ever want and will still never ever be satisfied. I don't. NintendoLand believes, because that's the thing they want to hear. That's the thing. It just goes where people think they want to go.
Everything, he leaked Zelda and the Direct itself. We know it's coming next year. How could they not have given us a nibble of a bone? They couldn't have done what they did with Zelda, but for Mario, had Mario's right butt cheek pop up on the screen for a second? Nope.
Okay.
They couldn't do that somehow.
Oh my gosh. He is reacting more. He is having more of a meltdown about this than he would if one of his family members got cancer or something. This is insane. If you ever catch me talking like this, just frickin' cancel me, bro. Frickin' cancel me. Alright? Like, oh my gosh. This is... He wants a Metroid Prime 4 style release. Just the title in the year. He's not going to say the reveal was bad because no gameplay. He would 100% be complaining about there being no gameplay, just like he did with Zelda. Which is fair. But when you're asking for this, and then when you whine about this game for years on end, and then you're gonna whine like, ew, why did they show more of the game? I don't feel sorry for you! I don't feel sorry for you! Play other games! Oh my gosh!
Oh, Intelligent Systems and Monolith Soft are working overtime and pumping out multiple games from multiple different IPs, while at the same time having new installments in their franchises almost every 4 to 5 years consistently.
It's almost as if Intelligent Systems and Monolith Soft are completely different divisions in Nintendo. Because Nintendo EPD famously makes Mario games, and they are an entirely different studio within Nintendo's branch. So maybe they have different development times and different expectations for each of these different games. So when you surround yourself in a box of expecting everyone to just focus on the one game, when that's objectively not true, you cannot be mad when you create an audience that just spams L's at every single thing that is not that. You just can't be mad. You just cannot be mad. And actually, it's funny you mentioned that in particular. You're off the 3D Mario, because let me find the clip. Let me find the clip. Let me find, because I have a specific clip I want to show you guys. He has had these 3D Mario crash outs for so freaking long now. I need to show you a clip in particular from like many, many months ago that is just the perfect example of how hypocritical this guy is. I'm going to show you this clip right now. So give me a second.
I don't think I have any energy in me to ever bring up 3D Mario again.
Do you, Landon? Do you, Landon? Well, it's safe to say that you have lied to us, Landon. Countless times. How could you do this? How could you do this? Nintendo is the worst company ever made, yet as soon as they show even a nibble of Mario's butt, oh my gosh, Nintendo is the best company ever made. I want Miyamoto to like make the best dinner ever for me. Like, I have no sympathy. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't have sympathy for these people, because this is why I made that Nintendo YouTubers video and the R of Entitlement. Because you have people like this. You have like actual dinguses like this who just freaking go out of their way and whine and complain about every single game ever made because it's not what they specifically want, regardless of the likeliness. You know 3D Mario is coming. You know Zelda is coming. You know Smash Brothers is gonna come. You know Animal Crossing is gonna come. So when other games come out that are not as expected, you just whine about the inevitable. And I don't feel bad for you. I don't. I genuinely don't. I really don't. Like, it's like if you are someone who bought the Switch 2 expecting a certain thing and you didn't get it, I don't feel sympathy for you. I don't. It's like you'd never buy a console because of what you hope you're going to see out of it in the future. You buy a console because you're already happy with what is already there and you know you're going to get value out of it, and with the hopes of getting more stuff in the future. Because I'm going to be real, if it wasn't for Kirby Air Riders, I would not have a Switch 2 right now. I wouldn't. Because, like, there's not much on the Switch 2 exclusive on there that's super interesting to me. But because Kirby Air Riders was literally my dream game, I had to get the console no matter what. I do agree that, you know, certain games sell certain people on certain things, but you already have the console. And when you're just sitting there whining about, why are they getting the games that I want? You shouldn't have bought the console anyway. I know this is your job, but it's like, if you're not happy with where Nintendo is, and it's fine if you're not, make something else. Make something else that brings you more joy in life and makes you happy. Because I do not believe you when you say that making videos just talking about direct tomorrow, and leaks, and just hyping about stuff that doesn't exist makes you happy. I genuinely don't. Alright? And to be clear, I have no personal ill will towards this guy in particular. I'm sure he is a perfectly fine dude to talk to off camera. But on camera, this guy is one of the most miserable people I've ever seen in the Nintendo space. And I dread the thought of people reacting this sadly over a presentation that had freaking... Not all this, but all of this. Again, if some games don't interest you, totally fair. But don't just moan about them because it's not 3D Mario, you freaking crybaby. Oh my gosh. This is... Okay. I need respite. Give me a moment. I need my calm down song. I'm getting very heated over this. I'm at peace. We're back. Save me, Tim Fallen. Save me, Tim Fallen. Save me, Tim Fallen. The best to ever do it. Take a plock pill. That is a motto I live by every single day of my life. I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna pin this. Alright, let me catch up on the chat. I literally just saw Absolute Peak as a 3D platform get announced at Frosty Games. It's called Freeline. It's amazing, but Land would never touch it. Let me search that one up. Okay, honestly, I was gonna look at some other guys' reactions to see what was up. But NintendoLand is like the biggest crash out ever. I think we need to end the stream on just this. Maybe we'll do another stream later in the week so we have like a more proper discussion about the Direct. But for now, I need some rest after this. Yeah, look at this! This looks slick already! Yo, is this like, you know... This is like, you know, a Mirror's Edge, but with like a cat and like the grappling hook? This looks sick! This could be you in a better reality, Landon. This could be you. This could be you. Honestly. You could watch Sam's reaction? Okay, I'm not appealing to the appeal to friend fallacy, Charlotte. I'm not appealing to that, okay? Alright, let's wrap this up. We got 4 minutes left.
Since the release of Super Mario Odyssey in 2017, we've got the reveal of 3 new Fire Emblems and 3 new Xenoblades. How is this possible?
Because they are better series. They are better series than your Scrimbly Bimbly. And also, I will say this till my dying days. It hasn't been 9 years since the last 3D Mario. It's been 5. Bowser's Fury exists. You're just complaining because it was short. Even though the fact that it was short meant it was a more concise and focused experience, and Bowser's Fury is really freaking good. I'm sorry that more games in GOATed series came out before your Scrimbly Bimbly. Show the Discord link. I will save sharing the Discord link for after we're done, because I want to make clear. Despite everything, I do not condone harassment. I don't. And I do not want to open up the server to people just so they can make fun of Landon. I don't. Again, I have nothing against this guy personally. I don't like this guy's videos. I want to make that very clear. I have zero sympathy for him. I think he's an absolute crybaby. But I do not endorse people resorting to personal insults or attacking him, or like having my community just be filled with people that just want to attack him or attack other YouTubers or in general. That's not what I'm about. That is not what I'm here to do. All right. So I'm going to save opening up the Discord server link towards after we're done with this segment, because I do not want people to just come in just to poke fun at Landon. If you do that, you're banned. I don't care. I don't care. Like this, I am obviously, getting heated up about this, but obviously I am exaggerating a little bit for the funny, but at the end of the day, I do not endorse people going out of their way to attack people. I want to focus specifically on what these people are saying, not them as people. And I'm not trying to start drama or fights with people. I'm just here to criticize just how funny all this is, honestly. The way he says it implies that he's been starting for the next 3 Mario game one day after he finished Odyssey on his launch day. Literally. Okay, I bought Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, pretend this is Super Mario Odyssey, okay? And also, he should play this. Pretend this is Super Mario Odyssey. Oh my gosh, I finally bought this game from the GameStop. I'm so happy about that. Where's the next one? That's how it feels watching this guy, honestly. I just want a place to hang out and have fun with a fun-loving clown like me. Yeah, I mean, totally fair. That's what I want my Discord server to be. Just people who just want to talk about games, have a little fun, they can poke fun at me, I poke fun at them. Totally fair. I just don't want this to be like, oh, I'm trying to start fights with people when this is just for fun. That's what it is.
Let me make this clear. I am 100% not bashing Xenoblade and Fire Emblem. Like I said, I played the first game in both of those series, and I'm excited to keep playing them.
Okay. For one, yes, it absolutely felt like you were slandering them because it's not Bing Bing Woohoo. Secondly, you said you played 3 Houses. That is not the first game in the series. He is not beating the LARPer allegations.
I just got to really catch up. I haven't even started Xenoblade 2 yet. They're talking about Xenoblade 4. I mean, come on. But still, I'm very excited for you fans. I'm sure this was a super special moment for you guys. I get it, and you have the right to be excited. Oh my gosh.
Totally fair.
You know I would. I'm not mad that Mario wasn't here because I have no...
You definitely seemed like it. You definitely seemed like it when you were going absolute hysterics over it. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You were crashing out so hard just a minute ago about it. And you say you're not mad? I don't believe you. I don't. Remember when Land called Persona 1 a spin-off? Oh yeah, that was a funny thing. Well, Shin Megami Tensei, I think, was meant to be said was a spin-off of Persona or whatever. I don't remember the word specifically, but it was funny. Makes you worried that Xenoblade is also $80. I'll get mad at it if I see it happen.
No expectations for this stupid plumber anymore. It's just insane to me that there's...
Hold on.
Mario wasn't here because I have no expectations for this stupid plumber anymore.
Again. Pot calling the kettle black. That's all I gotta say.
It's just insane to me that they're showing things like Pokemon Wind and Waves that might not even be here until holiday of 2027 and Xenoblade Genesis already. And we can't get a glimpse of Mario's fat toe.
Oh my, why are you a freak? Why are you a freak? First off, boo frickin' who? Other games are showing off aside from your Scrimbly. Boo frickin' who? Cry me a river. Secondly, lay off the... Do you go on WikiFeet? Is that what you're here for? Is that what it's all about? Mario is not gonna come to life and let you lick him, bro. What are you doing here? Wow, oh, okay, so first we find out he will yell at anything that isn't Mario. He'll complain about games that are being ready to show because it's not the game that that they aren't ready to show, but he also has a foot fetish. Oh my gosh, this is diabolical. This is diabolical.
Forget Mario, the one game that I was super excited about was Zelda, and we couldn't even get a single second of gameplay of it. Anything.
It's fair.
Link sleeping in the bed, and it comes out this year. Why? They could have been.
Again, I agree. They should have shown more of Zelda. But it's the fact that you're saying it where it feels like... I'm calm. I'm calm.
At least just gave us the title screen of adult Link riding on Epona across Hyrule Field. Something. Show Navi flying around. Just something. Just something. Something.
No, I know. What they should show is the fishing. That's the most important part of the game. I got a big 8-inch fish. And all they gave for me was 5 rupees. That is what I'm concerned about in the remake. That is what they should have shown. Give me more money for my prized possessions of fish. You're not calm, your pluck real. Oh gosh, he's going on camera. He is going on camera. This is how you know it's gonna get crazy. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a freaking second. Give me. Hold. Guys. Let's be real here. I got a question for you. Has the AVGN really fell off? Bro will never be him. Bro will absolutely never be him. Bro will never. What were they thinking? If he pulls that out, I'm gonna bust a gut. If he pulls that, there is no way. The similarity, it's uncanny. He just needs the glasses. He's gonna be the guest in the next nerd episode, and he's gonna cover Mario teaches typing. That's gonna be the game. Irate Gamer 2.0. Shut up.
I've calmed down.
Have you though? We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. So far for Switch 2, even the Switch 2 Direct, I felt wasn't the greatest, but when I look back, it's 100% one of the best directs I think we've gotten in the last 2 years. Oh man,
yes, because we got Kirby Air Riders, and that's why it was good.
Last 2 directs, pretty much the entire Switch 2 generation is starting to just crumble beneath me. I can make a whole video about this, but I think today was a surefire sign that there's something wrong.
Okay. I know exactly why he thinks that. I do think it is fair about how Nintendo is so secretive about a lot of their plans and how it just leads to a lot of confusion. You not take the pluck pill, real. And I do think Nintendo should be more transparent about what they're doing. And this Direct, I will admit, did not do the best job at that. But we know he's just saying this because there's no Bing Bing Wahoo. We know there's more boardroom mean language. If he gets into that, I'm quitting. I'm quitting streaming forever.
I never thought I'd see a universe where Nintendo, out of all the companies that had their presentations, even Xbox, Sony, they were the absolute worst one that I've watched.
Okay, again, totally up for debate if you think it is the worst one. If you think it is the worst one, from what I've heard about the other presentations, totally fair. But because this is Nintendo, it doesn't matter how good quality the game is. It just matters that he's seeing his Bing Bing Wahoo. That's why I feel like his experience is... It's like, if you hear from me that I think, oh, this was the worst presentation out of the past 4 weeks on the week, you should have no doubt that I'm saying that because, oh yeah, I just think the game lineup was just weaker compared to what they showed at the previous 3 presentations, and they didn't show much of like the really exciting stuff, and that's totally fair. But this is Landon we're talking about. We know it's because there's no Bing Bing Wahoo. We know it's because of no Bing Bing Wahoo. That's how it is. That's why I can't take this guy seriously. I just can't.
Yeah. Yeah. How did this happen? I'm getting to the point where I don't know if I really even want Nintendo Directs to continue. And I don't know if they will.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I know he's saying this because there's been rumors about them trying to dial back on directs and stuff. But is it really just because you are not getting what you... We know once that 3D Mario inevitably happens, we know he's gonna do backflips and just be like, yeah, Nintendo Directs are the best thing ever. This is why I cannot take that opinion seriously, because I think there's a genuine conversation you could have about, like, oh, are Nintendo Directs really necessary in the modern day? Do they really, feel like, oh, they offer a great service to people? I think that's a totally fair conversation you could have. But this is Landon we're talking about. We're not going to have that conversation. And we know you're never going to be... As soon as August and September rolls around, you're just going to be making tens more videos being like, where's the next direct? Where's the next direct? Where's the next direct? Because you are constantly chasing that next high. You are constantly chasing that next high. But that's how shallow all this is to me. That's how shallow all of it is.
The reception that I'm sure Nintendo's going to get from this one. I think I rather just have monthly updates on games and them spend, individual directs talking about specific games. So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if you want that,
I can
that's
get myself
specific
to be
fear.
hype about any future Nintendo Direct anymore. It seems like this is Nintendo's formula. It almost feels like they don't know what to do with Nintendo Directs.
They do know what to do. But because it's not Bing Bing Wahoo... We have less than a minute left. We can survive.
Start the show with random games. They end the show with games without even showing gameplay that's releasing in the same year. I don't know. It seems like they're kind of all over the place, and there's something seriously wrong. I mean,
yes, because one Nintendo Direct was not that great. That means all of them are inevitably going to not be great. Again, I will make clear, if you get one game that you really, really want, as far as you're concerned, that is a good Nintendo Direct. That's where I stand on it. But, of course, we could judge the Direct as a whole. Totally fair. Maybe later this week I could do a discussion with people in this community, just going into more detail about this stuff. But, like... when you're this guy who's so tunnel vision and wants one specific thing, men only want one thing and it's disgusting. But of course directs are not going to be good for you because you're not getting what you specifically want. I get really excited about indie worlds because I'm excited to see so many new ideas and new things. I picked up Dead Zone Rogue recently. I'm excited to play that game. I saw from the last indie world, that game looks fire. I'm excited to play that. Sometimes those new experiences can be just as if not more rewarding than the stuff that you already expect, honestly. Oh man, good grief.
I can literally make a whole video about directs in general, which I probably will. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you enjoyed the direct. If you did, I'm glad. I hope you had a great day. But yeah, there's a lot of thinking that I got to do because the Switch 2 era so far, I'm trying to make it a good one, but even I can't make it a good one.
It's time for you to convert. It's time for you to convert to Sony Land. Join the PlayStation 5 army. Raise the price even more. He is fully evolving at last.
I don't know. Until next time. I guess I'll go rewatch Link sleeping 100 times. What else am I gonna watch? Thumb wrestling?
Wait a minute.
What is going on?
And we know when you make videos like this, of course you're gonna react that way. Overall, I dread the thought of being this miserable over a presentation that had all this. And like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Play other games for the love of everything that is holy. Here's my thinking. I feel like we're missing one big thing from Mario's 40th 3D or 2D. I personally don't think the big celebration should be just the Galaxy movie. See, Daniel, when you say that, I think that's totally fair. I think that's totally fair. Like, it's like, as someone that really, all good, Thor, thanks for stopping by. Like, when you say, I think it's totally fair. It's like, you know, because I was pretty underwhelmed with the 40th anniversary. I feel like they could have done a bit more with it. But I don't believe him when he says it. Because men only want one thing. But, anyways, let's take a look at all the cope in the comments now. Because I gotta see this in action. Again, gotta make clear, once again, if you are someone who goes into the comments and you bothers him on my behalf, you're banned. I do not care. I do not endorse that. I don't. So I will be sorted by new after we look at some of the top comments. Nintendo has forgotten about Mario. Says the guy that has whose profile pic is literally him like in a Mario outfit. Of course he would say that. I find it so funny that Mario Kart World won Best Racing title, yet there has been zero CLTC announcements about a year since the game came out. Meanwhile, Crossworlds has had over 7 different crossovers. It's been roughly 10 months since it's released. Fair, honestly. Totally get it. Like, Crossworlds completely cooked Mario Kart in, like, being transparent with the audience, and just, in my opinion, Crossworlds is the better game anyway. Hearing the hype from yesterday compared to NintendoLand sobbing in the beginning of this video is an experience. Real! Because, like, when you're making videos constantly, which is like, oh, the next big direct is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Huge. It's going to be so freaking huge. The next big direct, it's happening. It's happening. And then when you get a direct that is decent, you're going to act like a baby about it. You overhyped yourself to death. This is why people say, don't get your expectations so high. And yet you get your expectations so high, and then you make videos like this. And I don't feel sorry for you. I never will. I never will. I'm a world over Crossworlds guy, but even I can say that Crossworlds has been much better at listening to the audience. You say that, yet you have the Super Monkey Ball profile pic. II is in the game, therefore you're obligated to like the game more. Meanwhile, Xbox, PlayStation Summer Games Fest announced a new Rayman game, Spyro game, Cuphead, several original IPs, action adventure games justify Norish's iconic beloved series. Yeah, that was just good timing on there, and they were ready to show it. NintendoLand going on his villain arc. He's going to become Sony Land in the next week, I'm telling you now. The Direct giving me... Oh my... If you actually think that this is bad as the Farming Direct, you're letting that live rent-free in your head, broski. You're letting that live rent-free in your head. Just admit you don't play other games. The gaming lab doesn't play other games. Can't believe it. Of course, Nintendo fanboy would say that was pretty disappointing. There were some good things. Splatoon Raiders game, Nintendo Direct of its own. Ocarina Time, Fire Emblem, Switch Sports Resort. And then they didn't give us what I wanted but was never promised. Like, cry me a river. Downvote. I feel like this direct was supposed to be a partner showcase, but then changed it to general direct, so they shut the holy parasocial Batman. Downvote. We're probably gonna get 3D Mario on Mario Odyssey's 11th anniversary. Good. Wait for it. Play Foldy's OS Quest. I feel like the direct would have been a lot better if the Ocarina of Time remake didn't leak beforehand. Yeah, true. Because the fact that it leaked everywhere when the direct expected it, so it was surprising when it finally showed up. If it actually was a genuine surprise and it didn't link there and it was split, probably a similar. Yeah, totally fair. I totally get that. The wrestling session we had to watch was actually hysterical. Of all the sports they chose, they made us the one convinced the town was wrong. No, they just wanted to be a little bit quirky that day. I think the direct was worth it for that gif. Yeah, Kazumi, LARPer allegations. You're not beating them. Too many games off fighting dragons? Come on, dragons are freaking cool. Downvote. Wait, 9 months for this direct to not even have more than 2 first-party games. No Mario, no updates on Mario Kart. Again, notice how he's only saying Mario. Notice how he's only saying Mario. They promised 3D Mario 3,000 years ago, and you're going to wait till the year 3000 for it to happen, and you're going to like it. You'll be 1,000 feet below the grave in playing it. Now it's forgotten to show the rest of the trailer for Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. True. I feel like the Patchy the Pirate watching. Boring. Boring. SpongeBob reference. Watch other shows. Watch the Eric Andre show. I'm just done with directs. Say that until the next direct happens. Downvote. Problem wasn't Ocarina of Time remake leaking. The problem was zero gameplay or in-game footage. The problem was both, honestly. They better give us better announcements for the next direct, or else. Or else what? You're gonna cry about it? You're gonna pee in your pants? You're gonna cry to your mommy in your diapers, little boy? Downvote. Square Enix has games? Yes, and they're good games. Upvote. In all seriousness, I think the direct itself wasn't horrible. What were the incorrect leaks and the fact there was 9 months since the last one. In the end, though, we got Ocarina of Time, Rhythm Heaven Groove, Switch to Resort. Totally fair. Totally fair. Nintendo has actually forgotten about Mario. No, he's just on summer vacation. So that his feet stay away from Landon across all costs. 3 new Xenoblade since the last 3 Mario. I'm going insane. Please, Xenoblade. I'm begging you. Downvote. Nintendo has forgotten about Nintendo Directs. No, they've forgotten about Mario when they should. Nintendo has forgotten about Nintendo. Yes, because Nintendo is only Mario. Downvote. One more Direct without 3 Mario is going ballistic. And I will be there. I will bring popcorn to that event. I'm going to be there. It's a valid crash out. No, it's not. Downvote. Ocarina of Time versus GTA 6 for November, bro. It's going to be GTA 6. It's not even a contest. Brother, we lost the plot. It definitely wasn't amazing, but it's by far not the worst. One Up Boy, a normal person. And he has the Mario Odyssey phrase, One Up Boy. How is he the correct one? Bright side, we pretty much guarantee to see more of Zelda Ocarina of Time in the next 3 months at some point. They're doing a Zelda Direct where they show more of the game. That's mostly just wishful thinking. Fair. I understand the frustration about the Zelda remake, but remember that we weren't supposed to know it existed. It was supposed to be announced that no one was expecting it. I'm sure that if no one had known about it, your reaction would be different. I think they're saying with the gameplay footage. Yeah, again, I mean, I do agree that it's like, oh, they should show more footage, but it's just like, what are we doing? I feel like Nintendo's doing what they used to never do. Flex their hardware. Like, look at all these games that can run on the Switch too. Boo-hoo! How is that a bad thing? Oh my gosh, this is a genuinely good game and DMC5 can run on the Switch too. Boo-hoo. Nintendo adult crashes out over no new Mario game. That literally is just how it feels like it. That literally is just what it feels like, honestly. Happy Pride Month, y'all. They didn't make it clear it's Xenoblade Chronicles 4. It said Genesis, and it could be... It looks like it's a brand new game. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I wish they'd show more of the Ocarina of Time? Without doubt, I do, but I am a little upset. But you shouldn't be, because at least we now know what exists and is coming for this year. I mean, I feel like we should know a little bit more. I'm not into the Be Grateful crowd. Did NintendoLand take his normal pills, or is he still a tar pit? Unfortunately, it's the latter. Everyone's insane over that because nobody knew it was coming. Don't blame Nintendo. Blame Nate. Yeah, Thousand Year Door remake. Totally fair. Yeah. I hate Nate. He sold me Fentanyl in Detroit. Just to illustrate how generational DMC5 is, the game came out in 2019 and people are still talking, making videos about it. A friend of mine makes DMC5 content and he gets like 100k views. Yeah, I mean, like, that was one of Capcom's biggest games of that year. I think it might have been their biggest, honestly. I definitely am. Do they finally have it available on sale now? Let me see. Devil May Cry 5. For $30. $30 for that game. And it's on sale to the end of July. Dang. And 30, I might have to bite. I might have to bite, honestly. It doesn't look like it's going to get a physical edition, which is a shame, but gives me a good excuse to get into it. Yeah, $30 ain't bad, honestly. Call me Mr. Potato Head. $30 ain't bad. All right, let's check out some of the newer comments. Fire Emblem. Wait, is it? Don't tell me. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Hold. It says I take it back. NintendoLand was actually right. Worst company ever made. We need that 3D Mario to unite the community, honestly. Like, I want to make it clear. Unless... This is one of those times where I'm grateful during the pre-order period where they sell games at a discount on like Walmart and Amazon. That is the only way you'll see me gaming this game. It doesn't matter how good the game is. If the game is $80, I'm not buying it. The only reason I got Mario Kart World for $80 is because I got it as a birthday gift. But welcome back, Nintendo Bad Decisions. Oh boy. Welcome back. So welcome to freaking Kirby Air Rider streams for the rest of my life. Welcome back to that. I don't think Nintendo forgot about Mario. There's definitely Mario things. They forgot it's his 40th. Again, Mario Maker, both All-Star game, even though 3D All-Stars is kind of messy. I mean, it's just, I think I want to make a video talking about like anniversaries in general and how I feel like, why do we expect so much out of anniversaries other than acknowledgement of the franchise? Especially how people expect so much out of Sonic's 35th. Because a lot of people were expecting to see Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition in this direct. And it didn't happen. But, oh well. Alright. Let's see. Mario Kart World is not worth $80. No game is worth buying for $80. Just new, honestly. Like, if I'm going to get this game... and it's at $80, I'm not buying it at $80. I'm telling you that right now. I'll find the game secondhand. I'll try and find, like, a discount, like, at, like, you know, maybe if, like, Amazon or, like, you know, Walmart during the pre-order period, they price it down a bit. I'm not supporting $80 games. I'm not. It's as simple as that. I think that's totally fair to call them out on. It's not fair to call them out because it's not the game you specifically want. That's just how it is. I got paid $50 for Mario Kart World when I had the chance. Awesome. Awesome. Try to find an American equivalent of CX. I will try. I will search for that store no matter what. Deltarune, Kingdom Hearts, Pikuniku. This was peak. Fair. All that stuff is good. I was at work during the direct. When I saw the chat afterwards, I saw someone say finally something substantial. Of course, the Mario Nick would say it. I'm sorry, I think Nintendo doesn't have any games. Of course, M from Mario would say that. Downvote. Quite like the direct, preferred to everything we were told about with Pokemopia content, Sports Resort, rather just a port. I would prefer the port of Wii Sports Resort, honestly, compared to what we got. And Kingdom Hearts 4 being standouts, Ocarina of Time is obviously getting its own direct in the future too. Fair! Is Xenoblade the new Mario now or something? Because it's always the game series when a direct is live. It should be. Upvote. Best direct, love all the JRPGs. Upvote. I mentioned the fact that there's going to be a new Splatoon Splatfest, a new Splatoon Direct. Also, please tell me you're not the only one who doesn't care about Mario. Out of the billions of people in the world, out of the 8 billion people, you're the only one that doesn't care. Crazy, I know. It's kind of sad the new Xenoblade is going on in the anime art style because it blends too much with the crowd. That company in Japan makes a game with an art style that's famous in Japan. Scary thought. Sky is blue. I mean, the first Xenoblade game did distinguish itself a little bit, but I think it was just because it was on the Wii. You couldn't get the best visuals out of that. Probably been said, but they're going to do a direct for Zelda just like they did with Star Fox. Out of the blue, and that's when we'll see everything. Fair. I do agree on the whole Mario thing, but that's the only problem I have with this direct. I've watched a lot of people's reactions, and seems to be only one who sees it as a crappy direct. That's you, NintendoLand. That's you! You only get what you ask for. YouTube channels spend the year wishing, predicting, and leaking games. Then when it actually happens, it's not surprising or fun. Literally, that's just his entire business model. This direct felt like a filler episode. You feel like a filler episode! That direct was atrocious. The direct shows Nintendo was giving up on the Switch too. Of course, Super Luigi Kong would say that. Bring back the Mii's, yeah? Downvote. Kingdom Hearts vs. Mal, the rage for this direct, but that game could have easily been at the other showcases this week, but they still... Oh, so it wasn't at the correct showcase, yeah? Downvote. Shocked at the lack of big Western studios. Nintendo's a Japanese company. I don't know what to tell you. Guys, why not we just backlash Nintendo about how horrible Nintendo Direct was? We would probably have a better time watching Direct from 2018. It also just feels like NintendoLand is rage being NintendoLand at this point. Holy Parasocial, okay. I'm a fan of these IPs, so I'm happy, but I really get it. They carry Nintendo a lot currently. To me, the best Direct remains the one where they showed Smash Bros. Ultimate. What time that was? Fair. Mario not even mentioned. Sonic Dead either. Nintendo fans playing more than Mario and Sonic Challenge. Impossible. And who is FWAD? Are we really saying FWAD in 2026? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh man. You have successfully convinced me to get the Foldy demo. That's what I'm here for. I will make a video about that game once it comes out. Mark my words. Hold me to that. I just don't understand what Nintendo was doing. I know what Nintendo was doing. It's to rage bait you specifically. Nintendo is finally broke, and I did not enjoy the Direct at all. Yeah, because you're a Nintendo Land viewer. All I could say is that I won because of Deltarune Chapter 5 and Man for ReFantazio. Cool. Cool beans. There's always next time. Of course, the Roblox guy would say that. Downvote. At the end of July, when Xenoblade 2 drops, you should give it a try. Don't. It has revealing clothing, and that's not appropriate for my Christian mind. Watch Wipeout, peak TV show? I agree. Okay, but Deltarune? I agree. I woke up at 6:45 no reason. I should have just went back to sleep. No self. Never have high expectations for Nintendo Directs. You're only learning this now. Nintendo hates Zelda fans. Says the Zelda nerd. Nerd! This Direct was amazing. I don't understand the hate. Nintendo sucks now. There's no big games to unite the community. Real. The JJK game looked atrocious. What was the JJK game? Can we go back? What was the JJK game? I don't remember this. Oh yeah, I forgot DK Challenge. That was stupid too. Vampire Survivors knockoff? Sure. Alright, let us hope Star Fox Northern Groove Spoon Raiders and Ocarina of Time will be enough for my plans. Plans that you cannot share right now because the haters will sabotage you? I'm with you. Alright, I just found your video when you earned a new subscriber just because of how objectively you I was about to scroll up. I'm so glad I found this comment. I'm so glad I found this comment. Ports of old games. I'm not a fan of Fire Emblem Xenoblade. Nothing new from games we already knew were coming out soon. In the cherry on top, a teaser of a teaser with a single picture of Link in bed. The intro was great. So is the music, but no gameplay. Where was Luigi's Mansion 4? Okay, he mentions Metroid, so that means you know he's not a Nintendo fan. If you subscribe because of this, sure. You could continue being miserable, I guess. Watching the prediction video with all these high expectations yesterday, knowing this is going to happen, now it's here. Isn't it good? I told you so moment. Considering my expectations were so low and I was so disappointed. Nintendo was actually forgotten. Here, isn't it good? I mean, that was me with the Mario Galaxy movie, but I don't believe you. You're a Nintendo Land viewer. I don't believe you. We did not need Luigi's Mansion 4. Real. Land and Glaze, a rare sight, honestly. Alright, we're done here. Overall, Nintendo Land... I'm just gonna be so real with you. I really do stand by what I said in my Nintendo YouTubers video when I was talking about this guy. Because I genuinely think he is one of the most close-minded, entitled, and whiny Nintendo YouTubers that I've ever seen. in my past 16 years of watching videos on this site. Not because he really likes Mario, not because he's obsessive about getting a new 3D Mario game, because do I say I want a new 3D Mario game, but it's because he literally hates anything else that gets announced and downplays everything that isn't what he specifically wants. He will pretend to like Fire Emblem and Xenoblade all he wants, but complain because they get more games than his Scrimply Bimbly. And I think that just sucks the joy out of being a gamer in any sense of the words. And it's just really sad to me that he made such a career out of being the Bing Bing Wahoo 3D Mario guy, that his community has just been swallowed into this pipeline and is just never appreciates any video games that aren't exactly in that field. Because at the end of the day, there are so many amazing video games that are exactly in the style of what Landon would want, but he ignores them because he isn't seeing a man in overalls on the screen. And the fact that his channel is basically just him complaining and whining almost every day about where's the next 3D Mario, where's the next 3D Mario, I think is literally a negative, like, IQ YouTube channel, genuinely. Again, nothing against him as a person, but I genuinely think if you are watching this guy's videos, I feel like you, in the nicest way possible, you genuinely have an addiction. An addiction that is on the level of drugs and alcohol that needs to be checked out. And Land completely brought it onto himself. He didn't need to do all this. These aren't even some of his most popular videos. Some of his most popular videos are like theory videos, stuff he's missed in various games. Or like friggin', you know, all this like little bits of interesting stuff. But it just fell down the Nintendo has forgotten about Mario pipeline. Every other video is just that now. And the fact that he can't appreciate other video games because he's just so bent on trying to appeal to the algorithm and appeal to his audience that is just as entitled as him is really, really sad. And that to me is like the biggest failing of any gaming channel, that they cannot appreciate games and talk about them on a genuine level, on a actual proper level, and critique them for what they are, instead he critiques them for what they're not. And that goes to show to me he just feels like a video game LARPer. And it's really sad. What he's doing, I think, is incredibly embarrassing. And for this crime, I'm sentencing him to do a 24-hour live stream on his channel of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, or else he will forever be sent to the mines of Nintendo fraudery. Do you stand with me, gamers? You stand with that? I think I stand by that. And with that, I think we are going to leave it there. Now, again, I want to make clear, I do not endorse any form of harassment. I may have been very harsh, but I stand by that I do this specifically just to see how funny it can get and make for like a broader discussion. And I'm clear. I want to be clear. I was very harsh in this video, or like this stream, I should say, towards Landon. But I do not endorse any form of harassment in any sense of the word. Like, I want to make clear that these discussions should be focused in this space and this space alone. If I see anyone go into the comments of this guy's channel and you start attacking him, you will be permanently barred from my community. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if I've never seen you before. It doesn't matter if I've been friends with you for years. I will permanently cut contacts with you if you bother him. I do not like this guy. I want to make that very, very clear. I think that he is an absolute crybaby over everything surrounding Nintendo, and I don't have sympathy for him. I don't. I genuinely don't. But at the end of the day, I stand by that these people are people at the end of the day. And rules against harassment do not magically only apply to the people that I do like. All right? I'm not here to start drama. I'm not here to cause, a fight. And if you assume any differently, I don't want you here. I just wanted to do a fun little pointing and laugh session, and that's what we got. So, yeah. I only ever make jokes during reactions, but nobody in the community deserves actual hate. Honestly, yeah. So, I think we're gonna end this stream with a little bit of a palate cleanse. We're gonna end this stream with a little bit of a palate cleanse. We're gonna look at another YouTuber. I would have looked at a couple of others today, but NintendoLand is just so freaking funny. I think I had to dedicate this stream to that. It's already been nearly 4 hours, too, so we're gonna end on a nice palate cleanser. Also, center your freaking end screen thumbnails. You're going crazy. Like freaking is lopsided. That's how you know NintendoLand is falling. He is gonna become Sonyland in due time. So I wanted to get a little bit of excitement back into all of your veins, because I'm gonna pull up as the guy who just freaked out over Kingdom Hearts 4 being announced. There's a guy that comes to mind that I think of when I think of Kingdom Hearts. Some of you might know this guy. He is sort of a hype beast, but one that I feel has his expectations actually in check. Some of you might know a guy named HMK. Yeah, I've known about this guy for like over a decade. He is one of the much more healthier hype beasts when it comes to just gaming stuff. He's mainly known for Kingdom Hearts and Zelda related stuff. So and like he generally has pretty solid takes on whatever it is that he is talking about. But I want to see specifically how he ends up reacting to all the Kingdom Hearts stuff in particular. Because, like, I don't think you would have expected to see it at this direct. Let me see. Let me scroll down a little bit. So, yeah. All right, yeah, I want to see. This will be a nice palate cleanse. Because this is... he is going to freak out over all of this. And, like, this is going to be... You're going to be reminded of someone that actually likes video games. It's going to be refreshing for all of us. Let's freaking see.
Let's go! Yes! 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 Finally! Finally! We're free!
Free from the cloud versions, my guy.
Yes! Fuck! Let's go! Not rule. It's important! You love it! You need it! It's delicious! Oh, we're free!
If he's excited about this, I want to know how he reacts to Kingdom Hearts 4.
Let's go.
This could be you in another life, NintendoLand.
Transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on
October
8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations.
Oh my God!
Kingdom Hearts collection.
What is that art? That art looks amazing. That art looks amazing.
A free demo of Kingdom Hearts.
That art looks
This is how you know he's been so excited he got dehydrated. Honestly, like, I mean, with how much, I mean, honestly, with, that's not far off compared to how I reacted, honestly. And here we go.
Oh my God! Kingdom Hearts 4! Kingdom Hearts 4!
After 3 years.
Actually getting Kingdom Hearts 4! This is the best direct ever! This is the best direct ever! This is the best.
This could be you in another life, NintendoLand. Let me stop.
It looks amazing! This is the best direct ever! Who is that? Who is that?
This is all some people need, honestly.
Oh, that Neo Darkseid! Sora! My boy Sora! No, this is the best direct ever. We're getting Sora, no! Strelitzia!
But okay, did I move for anyone else? That was weird.
I told you! I told you to get actual gameplay. Young Xehanort, I told you my dreams were real. Young Xehanort with the fucking umbrella oversaw.
Chernobog, I'm pretty sure that was that's just a giant heartless. If it would have had like bigger wings, it would be much more obvious if it was.
My dreams were real. It looks amazing. Open the door. Where? This is amazing! Kingdom Hearts 4 in the... Oh my god, nice whiff, dickhead! Kingdom Hearts 4 at the Direct! Guys, Nintendo 1. Yo, you gotta save the people! Save the people! Save the people, Sora! Nintendo 1, Nintendo 1, Nintendo 1. I don't give a flying fuck! Nintendo 1, Nintendo 1, Nintendo 1.
You love to see it.
Ocarina of Time, stop.
Yeah, and yeah, it's gonna be Ocarina of Time. We'll check that out. But that's what I mean when I say, like, if as long as you get like one announcement that you're so freaking happy about, that is a good Direct. That is what a good Direct is to you. I know, like, the Switch 2 Direct, like, that is literally my favorite Direct of all time because we got Kirby Air Riders. That first Switch 2 Direct. But, like, I'm not gonna go into every single Direct expecting all sorts of blowouts like this. So when they do happen, it's freaking sick. So, like, let's see what you say about Ocarina of Time.
Is our last announcement.
Ocarina of Time, stop. Stop. Ocarina of Time, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. No!
Don't do that before the game comes out.
Yes, Ocarina of Time.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme...
See, this is someone that genuinely loves video games, my guys.
Saria's song. Small force.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree.
The Great Deku Tree.
Never kill yourself, King. Never do it. Never do it. You have to live to see this game. You have to live to see this and Kingdom Hearts 4.
Kokiri, Ocarina of Time remake. Except for one. Except for
These are literally his two favorite franchises. He was going to win no matter what.
Kingdom Hearts 4. There was one particular boy. His name was oh my god. He's so precious, my baby boy. He's so precious, my baby boy. Oh my god. Guys, the graphics. Oh my god. Guys, the graphics! Oh my god! Oh, it's a teaser! Oh! Combination of the logos! That looks amazing! It's a teaser!
A combination? Oh yeah, I guess it is sort of like Breath of the Wild with like the texture. Interesting.
Wait.
Also that face right there. What was it? Can I go back? That face. That is the face of a man who won. That is the face of a man who won right there.
Wait. This year! A teaser this year? Don't do that to me.
The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time will be...
The graphics, that's real what this is all about.
More details will be announced.
Best Direct ever! Ocarina of Time remake after Kingdom Hearts 4 finally came back at Nintendo. Best Direct ever! Best summer of gaming ever! Believe the copium! The hopium!
We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon's side.
Oh, see, I think this is a perfect example of why opinions on Nintendo Directs feel so lopsided. If the game you didn't want, if the game you wanted wasn't revealed, the Direct was awful, never put out Directs again. If the game you really wanted came out, best Direct ever. That's how it feels, honestly. Like, it genuinely... That's just how it feels sometimes, honestly. Like, it is just really shallow when people are just talk about, like, again, we can judge Directs from, like, an objective point of view, like, all we want and everything. But moments like that is what these Directs are all about. What you need to understand is if you don't like it, somebody else does. And that's not to say, oh, just be happy Like, you know, you can be critical all you want, but at the end of the day, this is why directs exist. For these special moments that you never expect, but when they do, it feels so good. It feels so freaking good. Oh, man. Well, with that being said, I'm going to pull up, I think to wrap up this stream, let's check out some of the memes in the Discord server. That teaser for Ocarina is one way to make someone want even more news about the game and generate hype. That's one way of looking at it, too. I replaced the word bad with fine. Never say game you don't like is bad right off the rip. Remember, all anime games are bad, despite Nintendo being a Japanese company. Alright, let's see what we got on the memes. Oh my god. Okay, we got some stellar stuff here already. Hold on. We got okay. You two let's switch you up to Discord right now. Alright, what we got here? Matthew Goomba. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Matt Thumba, real. The Legend of Matthew, Ocarina of Pain. Best I could do is 5 rupees for your big fish. Yeah, if you haven't tuned into the Ocarina of Time streams, yeah, I cannot stand that owl to save my life. I cannot. Oh, man. Yeah, this is what those Ocarina... We'll be back with more regular Ocarina stuff later in the week. But, yeah. Amazing artwork, honestly. Yeah, I'm giving that... I'm giving that a freaking star. This belongs on the star... you all better star react this, man. Or else I'm going to do something to you. And I'm not going to say what it is, because people always do what I say. Waddle smart. Watch out, I'll do my beam attack very soon. Lord accurate. I have no mouth and I must scream. They replaced Link with Matthew's Run in the remake. It'd be a better game, honestly. It would be a better game. Oh, man. Does the young Link model look kind of bad? It looks like they just put adult Link's head face on a child body. I would see it as that in particular. I definitely need to see more of it to see if it will actually work for me. But yeah, with that being said, I will post a link to the server now to anyone that wants to join it. With that in mind, thank you all for coming out to the stream. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do another stream later in the week so we can have a bit more of a proper discussion with people about the Direct. And, like, you know, talk about, like, get into, like, the weeds of it, the specifics and everything. But for now, you know, we'll do more Ocarina of Time stuff next week. I'm going to post my reaction to the Kingdom Hearts 4 stuff, very shortly. With that in mind, yeah, if y'all want to join the Discord, you're all more than welcome to do so. We do all sorts of, like, funny stuff, you know, talk about gaming. I riff at, you know, you guys, you riff at me. It's just a really fun time. I go back, time to watch your direct reaction once it ends. I'll post the highlights on the stream, don't worry. At least the Kingdom Hearts stuff, because that was like, whoo, boy, that was good. That was good. That was real good right there. But yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon for a little more Ocarina of Time, more direct stuff. God bless y'all, including NintendoLand. Again, we like NintendoLand as a person, not as a YouTuber, okay? Wait, it says unable to accept invite. You need to have a verified phone number, just for security reasons. That's how I run my Discord server. But yeah, with that being said, take it easy. Y'all have yourselves a fantastic day. I'm gonna get to posting more direct stuff real shortly, and yeah, y'all take it easy. Yeah, play Freeline, play Foldy's OS Quest. Take it easy, everyone. Bye-bye from Waddle Smart indeed. So long, Game Matthew. So long indeed. Bye-bye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night. Segment.